Hello, and welcome to the Southern Belle Nona channel. I'm your hostess, Southern Belle, and this is the Bargains by Belle auction, the Tuesday late night edition. Welcome. I'm so thrilled that y'all were able to stay up late night with me, and we've got tons of bargains planned. So I want to bring up my co-hostess. Here we go, Miss Laurie Gutcher. Welcome.
Hi, Belle.
Hello. How are you?
I'm doing well this evening. How about yourself?
I'm just fine and dandy. Thank you for
Great,
asking.
great. I'm ready for a late night auction.
Okay, it's starting late, but it's gonna go even later. So I
Yep,
hope you've got the coffee on, the water ready, some snacks so that you can just settle in, have fun, do some shopping, and talk about the items with me, as well as just visit and get to know the people in my chat. That's one of the most fun parts about this is granted, it's a business. I pay bills this way, but unlike most jobs, you actually get to know your clients. So I love when they get chatty in the chat, don't you?
yes, I do. That makes it so much more fun.
It does. Well, let's welcome a few people and then we'll get to the legal jargon we need to go through. So, running our chat today will be Janice. Hello, Janice.
Hi, Janice.
And I see we also have a longtime viewer, Kristen Molino.
Hey, Kristen.
So great to see you. So let me go ahead and say all the same obvious stuff that I have to say at the beginning of every auction, but I'm legally required to do that. Y'all know. And people do watch the replay. Funny story. I even had one of my mods watch the replay. She wasn't able to be here with us, or maybe she just popped in the middle. And for whatever reason, she watched the replay. And then I kept seeing comments as she kept ordering stuff today in the comments of last night's video. So even moderators who, have to be here or have to watch will watch the replay and go back and order item after item after item. Is it still available? Is it still available? Is it still available? And then I'm like, we're going to have to redo the invoices so we can add in all your extra stuff. And she's like, okay. So funny. So people really do watch the replays, even mods. Okay. Well, if there's anybody new who's watching for the first time, watching the replay, or lurking, what you need to do if you're interested in bidding, and there is no pressure to bid, you can just sit back and watch and chat like you would QVC or HSN. Except, you know what's better about YouTube, whether it's my channel or somebody else's, than QVC or HSN, Laurie?
You can talk back and forth through the chat.
Yes, yes, that's the best part because
Yes,
otherwise you're just screaming at the
listening.
TV screen. But here we can actually hear what you're saying as long as you type it in.
That's
So,
right.
so if anybody is new, watching for the first time, lurking, or watching the replay, send me a registration email. My email is in the corner of the screen. It's drama at disroot.org. Notice it's .org. That's very important. And just let me know your YouTube name, your legal name, and your shipping address. That way I know where to send your invoice and where to send the items you win. After that, you can bid. How do you bid, you ask? Well, you bid in numbers. That way I have a legal representation that you knew how much you were going to be charged on your invoices. I do all my invoicing with PayPal, and you have a choice of paying with Zelle or paying with PayPal. I do want to let you know that you can tell me your preferred payment method in the registration email. Also, you are obligated to pay for absolutely everything that you bid on. All sales are final. All items are as is and where is. And the only time you can retract a bid is during the auction. So once the auction closes, all bids are legally binding. As I said, you have an option of paying with Zelle or PayPal. Zelle is my preferred method of payment because there's absolutely no fees and it's guaranteed by the banking system. PayPal is how I make your invoices, and PayPal is how you can pay with your bank card, your debit card, Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, and even Venmo. And that way I never see your card numbers. All of that information stays private. The method of shipping that I use is called Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship is a discounted shipping service that works with both UPS and USPS in order to get the deepest discounted rates. Those discounted rates are based on three things: the distance from your zip code to mine. I'm shipping from a suburb of New Orleans, Louisiana. Also based on the weight of the package and the dimensions of the package. Laurie, do you have any announcements?
Well, I'd like to announce that if anyone is interested in modding or would like to just try it once and see how they like it, we have the different areas of modding that we could use some additional help. Just let us know in the chat and we'll contact you. This is the last auction for this week. We'll start again on Saturday and have one on Saturday at 7 Central, one on Monday at 7 Central, and then one again on Tuesday at 9 p.m. Central. Hey, Maritza.
Hey, Maritza, but tell everybody what happens on Wednesday at 9 p.m., February 5th.
Belle will celebrate her second anniversary of her channel, and we're going to celebrate.
Super excited about that.
Yes,
And we're
we
going to
are.
have lots and lots of giveaways. So just like we had giveaways in the fall, Laurie's going to be writing down the name of every purchase and putting it into some kind of bowl or vase, and then she'll be pulling names throughout the night.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm looking
So she
forward to
did a
it.
great job last time, and I know she'll do another great job tonight on February 5th. On February 5th. So
That's
if
a
you would,
Wednesday night.
yes, everybody click the thumbs up. Go ahead and click the share button and share me out on your YouTube community page, on your Facebook, Instagram, all your Discords, including mine, on your Twitter, which is now called X, and any of those other social media platforms that you have. And also let me know what you'd like to see tonight. Otherwise, I'll just keep grabbing stuff, hoping I find something that maybe you like. Well, Laurie, are you ready to get started?
I am ready to get started.
Woohoo! What do we say?
We say, laissez les bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll.
And we'll let those good times roll with our early bird round that we call Belle's Bargain Bonanza. And during this round, everything is going to start at just $1 as a reward for showing up when we went live. So I've got some cute wooden signs. In the
Those are
back,
cute.
we have Home Sweet Home. We have Staycation House, which if you don't do a lot of traveling and you have turned your home into a place you purposely want to stay, and maybe even a room or parts of your house feel like a vacation, maybe it's a staycation house. Or maybe you have that little she shed in the backyard and it's become your staycation house. Next, we have Ready, Set, Staycation. In the front row, we have another Home Sweet Home in totally different colors and lettering. And the last sign says, but first, coffee.
Coffee.
Which around here is more like cafe au lait. But, you sell what you can get. So
Well, I'm in
looking
for one.
for one. Okay, fantastic.
Anyone else interested? Bid it up, and you can bid in any increment you want from a penny to whatever.
Oh, and Maritza, while you're here, I have a few little things that you bought a couple of weeks ago, and I always hate to send an invoice when the shipping is going to be as much or more than the items. But it's been so many weeks now, I'm probably going to have to go ahead and send the invoice regardless. I always try to let it carry over as many weeks as I can, but at some point, um, the invoice just has to get totaled out and mailed. But if you want to pick up something tonight, it can still get added. But I want to remind everybody that Wednesday and Thursday are my days for boxing and weighing, measuring, and invoicing and shipping things out. So if anybody needs to add something on, or you're going to be out of town and you need to change the day when you pay, change the day it gets shipped, you'll let me know because I never want anything to be like sitting outside your house while you're gone.
All righty, it's sold to Lori.
Okay, what
And I
can I
have
get for you and what quantity?
a question on that first Home Sweet Home in the back.
Yes.
Is that a red or a terracotta or orange or
It's a salmon color.
a salmon color? Okay, that's
Well,
nice.
it could be a little bit more terracotta. I'm gonna
Mhm.
I'm gonna change my original thought and say it's more terracotta.
Okay, I'd like one of those
Okay. Well, it
and
just so
one
happens I have two.
and one of the coffee.
Okay, that one's a one and done. Okay. Anybody else? I had a feeling you might choose that coffee
I
one.
figured you figured I would.
Okay. Anybody else? Kathy
Hey,
Wood.
Kathy.
So good to see you.
Nice to
So
see her
glad you're
name in
here.
green.
Yes, yes, yes. She was gifted a membership last night,
Yes.
courtesy of Black Widows Web. Okay, anybody else for our $1 Bell's Bargain Bonanza first round early bird specials? And if y'all have something you'd like to see, go ahead and let me know what it is, and I'll try to bring out those things sooner rather than later. Otherwise, I'm going to scrape it to the side and I'm just going to pick something.
Any other interest? Hey,
Okay.
Brenda.
Hey, Brenda. Next, I'm going to show some Valentine's items. These items were actually shown in the Valentine's special, but I'm bringing them back tonight for clearance, for
Oh,
a
for
price
clearance.
drop. So I have these gorgeous decorator boxes. I originally was selling these for 5. I'm going to cut the price of these down to 3 tonight. So this is what they look like. And I've got a few different designs. So here's the first one. It's Conversation Heart. Here's the second one. It says Love You. So glad you could be here tonight, Brenda. Brenda might have been sad she missed that coffee sign. I'm not going to dox her, but she has something about coffee in her email address.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
keep it general enough that she knows what I'm talking about, but that y'all could never figure out what it is. So here's the
Brenda's
next
in for
one.
3.
It says love. Maybe I should pile these on top, going this way. And here's the last one. Be mine. And you'll see they're all brand new and pristine on the inside. Some of these are ones and done, and some of these I have multiple. All right, anybody want to bid it up? Well, actually, there's only 2 that I have multiples of, so I don't want you to think that I have a lot of multiples. But sometimes somebody will need 2 of a particular one if you have, 2 daughters or 2
Right.
granddaughters or something like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and tell you in this instance that I have 2 of this one, the conversation hearts, and 2 of the love you.
Okay.
Those are the ones that I have 2 of in case anybody needs matching.
Going
Oh,
once.
and still to come tonight, we'll have some earrings. We'll have some necklaces, rings, ribbon, home decor, some children's snugglies and hoodies. I'm going to have some shelf liners. We'll have some bath fizzers, some wallets, and as always, I am taking requests.
Fair warning.
Oh, and necklaces? I don't know if I said necklaces.
Sold to Brenda for $3. Which one are ones and how many would you like? And congratulations.
Congratulations, Brenda.
Love you box, please. Just one.
Okay, here it is. All right, anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else?
And I would like the other. I'm in for 3. And I'd like the other love you box.
Okay. All right. So what I have left, I'll put this other one up there. These are the only 4 I have left. Only 4 left. Anybody else? Low price of $3. So whether you want to give a gift inside these, maybe you want to keep jewelry in them, keep keepsakes or love letters. So whether you're using them for storage, for gift giving, or for organization, lots of uses for these, and they're just pretty to look at. Don't you think it's nicer
They
to
are.
look at a beautiful decorator box rather than a pile of stuff on a counter?
Yes.
Okay, last call before I put these away and we go to something else. And we'll have another $1 round at the top of the hour. All right, let me put these away. We'll see if Laurie can figure out what we should show next.
How about some rings?
Okay. Okay. Now, most of the time when you see rings, it's usually either a gold tone or a silver tone, right, Laurie?
Yes.
Every now and then you'll see rose gold. Well, look at this. They are now starting to make a metal that is black.
Oh, cool.
And this one, let me turn a little bit more light, has a prismatic stone that is Mystic Topaz. And so it has lots of different colors in it. You'll see some pinks, you'll see some purples, some greens. So this is going to be $10, Janice. Look at the beautiful gallery. So you've
That's
got just a
beautiful.
little bit of onyx on the side, prong set, but
And what
it's
size
not
is it?
your standard ring. This is a
Uh-oh.
size 9.
Okay.
Size 9, and this is what it looks like on.
That's beautiful.
I only have one. This is the only size that I have. So this is the first ring. And you can probably see the facets. So
That stone is so
$10.
pretty. Yeah.
Thank you. Well, I try to look for rings that aren't just the standard that you see on all the channels.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is not a precious metal. That's why it's $10. Um, so, but if you want a ring that you don't have to worry if something happens to it, it's just for costume, then this is a great ring for that. Somebody says, stick them up, give me all your jewelry. Well, you've only lost $10. All right, if there's no interest on this, we're going to pass. Let me show y'all a couple of other rings that I have. Get out my ring display here. And let me get out my mandrel. Okay, here is the first one. It's a beautiful butterfly.
Oh,
The
cute.
inside has some light blush colored stones. And you'll see the outside
Oh,
has a white enamel. So it's kind of a butterfly in a butterfly. And let me put it on the mandrel and check the size. The size is an 8. So that's going to be the first choice. Oh, is it not going to go on here? All right, let me try it on this one. Okay, so this is the first one, $10 for choice. Okay, here is the second one. This one is howlite. So it'll almost look like marble to some of you if you're not familiar with the howlite stone, but howlite has beautiful marbling and veining in it. And it's got a beautiful gallery as well, silver tone. I love the
beautiful.
setting to this.
Mm-hmm.
And this one is oops, towards the US side, that would help. This one is about a 7.5. And on the third one, this is some kind of jasper. It's similar to the howlite, but this has brown running through it. Not mirror veining,
Mm.
but this has brown running through it. And it's one of those Trinity rings, meaning Father, Son, Holy Ghost, which is why it has 3 stones, with the one in the center being the biggest and the other 2 on the side. So that's why it's called a Trinity ring. You'll see the stones are, the back is open so that the stones can breathe. This one is a size, it'll focus in, maybe sitting on top of the size. It's a size 9. That's what it was. It was sitting on top. So this one's a size 9. So 3 beautiful ring options for $10 starting bid. And y'all let me know what you'd like to see after this. I only brought a few rings tonight, but I thought these were rings that are going to go with everything. You know, we're in this weird time where it's after Christmas, but yet it's not spring yet. So therefore, I didn't want to start bringing out all the Easter egg colors, but a lot of people are tired of seeing the dark Christmas colors. So I thought, well, these with grays and whites and muted tones are really all year, any season kind of rings that are going to go with everything.
They're
So it
so
won't be
pretty.
long before we start showing St. Patrick's Day and I
Yeah.
start bringing out the green rings, the green necklaces. I will tell you now, I've already got shamrock pendants. I've already got shamrock rings. I have great shamrock stuff that I'm excited to show, as well as some clatter rings. So it won't be long. And then after that, the mods hopefully will let me start showing some Easter. So it's coming. I'm trying not to jump the gun because it kills me when people say, no, 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 too soon. Okay. Any interest on these rings?
These are beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. And I'll just flip this one on to show you what it looks like. I'll pull a Lisa here. Look how
Yes,
great it looks.
definitely. Wear it for tonight.
Okay, I will pull a Lisa.
There
I'll
you
be a
go.
Lisa and I will wear it. So if anybody comments, you say, no, no, that's not her ring. You must have missed it
That's for
when she
sale.
showed
Oh, that looks
this
so
ring.
nice.
Because normally I just wear my own rings or a ring that somebody's given me or gifted me. But I think it looks great too. And I don't know if y'all can see, I happen to be wearing brown. So look
Hmm.
how it lightens up the whole brown of my sweater, keeping me warm. All right, well, let's go on to something else then. Let's look at some earrings. Okay, these are going to be $5 for choice. I've got a choice of these cute little hats.
Cute,
Cowboy,
cute.
cowgirl, western, country, southwest, Texas, could be so many things. Also, it could easily be Colorado or Wyoming.
Oh, yeah.
Over here, these have, look at the turquoise in the center. So I probably should have
That's
waited for
nice.
a heifer stampede before showing these. But they
Yeah.
were out here to show, so it just shows I will show anything anytime. So we're looking for $5. Did we ever get that in the chat?
Janice.
This is a great time to remind everybody to make sure you're on live chat, not the top chat. The top chat will deceive you into thinking your own chat is at the top. Also, make sure your little red line is pulled all the way forward. And occasionally you have to refresh. And when you refresh, you've got to reset back to live chat because every time you refresh, it will stick you back on that deceiving talk chat. Did we lose Janice?
I don't know. I don't know if she's having internet trouble or if it's just a lag or.
Are we still broadcasting? Because don't see a that the chat has moved since 9:27. So nobody else is typing either. Maybe that's why we had a pass on those gorgeous rings. Can anybody in the chat hear us?
Can y'all let us know in the chat if you can hear us? I've never had this happen before. Okay, there's the earrings.
No, it doesn't say the price.
Right, but
So
how
do you
much is the
think she's
price?
just, it's still $5. Do you
Okay,
think
so
she's that far behind or?
I, Brenda says she can hear us. Okay,
Okay.
Janice, if you can go ahead and adjust that to say $5 for the earrings. Janice says she can hear us.
Oh, hi, Erin Scott. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, sweetheart.
Hi, Aaron.
Erin is one of those people that frequently will take the time to leave a comment on the video replay. So she
Oh,
really
that's
helps me a
good.
lot with the YouTube algorithm.
That's nice. Okay, $5 choice earrings.
Okay, so once again, the choices are these cowgirl hats. And look at the edge of these. Do you see how the edge isn't plain? Look at the sparkle around the edge.
Yeah.
Really glamorous. And then here, these are total Southwest style, aren't they? Makes me hungry for a steak. You know, in the state of Texas and really in the whole Southwest, so many steakhouses have this motif, have this on the door, have this on the outside, because there's a lot of international people, a lot of people who don't speak English. But if this is on the outside of the restaurant, then people know that this is where you can get a steak.
That's right.
All right, well, last call on these. All right, well, let's look at some different earrings then. Same price for choice. Stands a little taller, so let me raise up my camera. We have some long, elegant black ones. If you want something that's going to shimmy and shake in the light, and these might look heavy, but these are light. I mean, just look how they easily move and dangle. They are light. These aren't going to weigh down your ears, and they just glisten and gleam in the light, don't they, Laurie?
They're beautiful. Yes.
Now, meanwhile, if you have a shining star, a gleaming star, let me get these close where y'all can really see how glittery and gorgeous these are on the inside. You see the inset?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Sparkly.
yes, ma'am. So, looking for $5 for choice. Oh, my stand's a little crooked. Well, maybe it's my camera that's a little crooked. I don't know. Case rock. Oh, I'm sorry. Que sera is a French term that means such as like. Sorry, sometimes I accidentally just use local French phrases and forget that's not necessarily clear to everybody. In fact, there used to be this restaurant on St. Charles Avenue when I was a little
Yes.
bitty girl that was called Que sera.
Que sera. Went there many
Mhm.
times.
And then it's changed hands so many times.
Yeah. Yeah. We caught many of
Parade in front
Mardi
of
Gras
it, right?
parade in front of it. Oh, yes.
See, I
Go there
keep
early,
thinking
have
we
dinner.
must have accidentally at some point met or bumped into each other or been at the same place in and around the same time, because if you were there with your kids and I was there with my parents, we just never knew.
Yeah, yeah. We'd go
Yeah.
there early for dinner and then step out and catch a parade.
Okay, well, we're going to pass on these as well.
If anybody's lurking, step in and say hi. We won't bite.
Okay, next let's look at a necklace, unless or until we get some requests. This is a beautiful necklace. It's got a nice
Wow.
big medallion. And I think Laurie has one like this, or she may have gotten it in a different color. But this one has a secret. It looks beautiful like it is, and it has these wooden beads. It's on a cord. I'm going to lower this one to $6 today. The secret is it is double-sided, and look at the back side.
Just as
That
pretty
this
as the
is
front.
so beautiful. You really could wear it as the front side. Now, I don't know what this means. It might be like a zodiac, a horoscope kind of thing. It might just be for show. It kind of reminds me of those people who have Asian symbols in their tattoos and they don't even know what it means. And they're just like, well, I thought it looked pretty. So you don't necessarily have to know what this all means. You can just say it looks pretty. Or you can keep this side towards you and just have this side facing out. Let me pull it up a little bit so y'all can see it better. But this is a nice heavy pendant and beautiful wooden beads. And I love that it's double-sided and that the sides are different.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. Okay, well, we're going to pass on this then. Okay, next, let me show you a cute little dainty set of earrings. Let's see if we have any cat lovers in the audience. Actually, it's not just earrings, it's earrings and a matching pendant. So I'm going to start this whole set for just $10. So you're going to get the pendant, which is on a chain to make a full necklace, and you're going to get the earrings as well. Look at that cute little
So
cat.
cute. Little kitty, kitty.
So if we have any cat lovers out there, so $10 is going to get you the entire set of everything you see on the plate. Any interest? All right, we're going to pass on this. All right, next, $2 for choice, Jenna. I have shelf liners, and these shelf liners have some different patterns. This is the first one. It's kind of a speckled. And here is the second one. It's got this cute little pattern, kind of a geometric.
Those are cute.
And here's a different type of geometric. So $2 starting bid for choice. So if you have some drawers that have seen better days, and just to keep them safe and hygienic, you want to add some pretty liners, or you want to throw out your old ones and put in some new fresh liners. They're not overwhelming. They're not screaming, look at me, look at me, look at me, where you're looking more at the shelf liner than the stuff on the shelf of that drawer. But they're really cute, understated patterns.
Now, I want to ask a question. I don't want to sound dumb, but is that just one layer
No, no,
for,
no, no. Let me see
or
how
how
many
does
is
it?
in it. You get 3 entire sheets.
I got you. Okay.
3 entire sheets. So I'm not sure if you can see that.
Yeah.
Here's all your sheets.
Okay.
And here's the size of the sheets. So they are 12 by 20. So if you have a huge 12 by 20 drawer, then you might need a whole one. But if you have like a little
Mm-hmm.
silverware drawer, then every sheet could be 3. So it just depends on the size of your drawers. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a
Right.
huge, thin, long one or that's wide, or whether it's a whole bunch of little narrow ones.
Gotcha.
So, but each sheet is really big and long to accommodate what they think is the biggest of drawers. Because at 12 by 20, 12 by 20 is like the size of a doormat.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they are big and folded, folded, folded. Hi,
Hey,
Ian. Thank
Ian.
you so much for coming in to support. Waves back to you. Okay, any interest in these before I clear them away?
I'm in for 2.
Okay, thank you, thank you.
And just an ask, do you have more than one of some of them?
No, I only have one of each of these 3.
Okay.
So I have the speckled, I have this one that's floral, and I have this one
Okay.
that's geometric.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm in for 2.
Okay, thank you. Any other interest? Otherwise, we'll count it down to Laurie and let her pick. And then we'll go on to something totally different.
Going once.
At the top of the hour, we'll have another $1 Bell's Bargain Bonanza round.
Going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Lori for $2.
Congratulations, Laurie. Which one or ones can I get for you?
I'd like all of them.
Okay, thank you, thank you. All right, next, Janice. We're going to start this one at $3. I've got a cute little arrangement. It's in a beautiful blue ceramic, or maybe it's stone, kind of a pot. And this is a texture. Sometimes there's a painting where it's flat and it just looks like texture. This one literally is texture. I'm not sure if y'all can see that. This literally is texture and kind of getting washed out. Maybe now you can see better. It's a light blue. So if you have light blue decor, or maybe it's a boy gift, it's new with tag. So maybe you're in a state where nothing's green outside and you want to bring some life in, some greenery in, so that you're not getting the blues from being inside during the cold. This is a little greenery that you don't have to water. That is for the low price of $3, going to help bring some of the outside in. Also,
Oh,
if you're taking a little plant to somebody, this is great for somebody who doesn't have the time to water it. Either they're so busy, or maybe they're in some kind of care facility or something, or they have limited mobility.
I have one like this, exactly like this. And I had a couple of small silk flowers that were peach
Oh,
color, and
mhm,
put them in there strategically,
uh-huh.
and they look really well. Oh, it looks beautiful.
And there's definitely room in here where you could add to it, like Laurie said, if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Or if you're a person that likes real plants, you just give one big tug and this will come out and you can put a real plant in this beautiful pot.
Yes.
Because isn't even a pot worth $3? Even a plastic
It's a
pot would
nice
be
pot.
worth $3. But just for the pot, I think
Hmm.
this is easily worth more than $3. So, but looking for $3, you get the faux plant, you get the pot, you get everything, and it's brand new with tag.
I'm gonna say it. It's a real bargain.
A bargain like that.
Bargains
Oh,
by Belle.
well, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you saying that. Okay, well, let's clear this away. Next, I want to show some ribbon. Now, I think I showed this once before, and I was asking $2 per roll. Tonight, I'm going to make it $3, and you get both rolls.
Oh,
So one is gnomes, and this would be super cute from Valentine's. Let me see if I can get the glare off. And the other has a black background with heart. And you don't often see black backgrounds for Valentine's.
no.
So $3, you get both. Looking for $3 starting bid. See if I can set these down. Nope, they're just automatically going to roll back like that. That's just
That's
where they
where
want
they're
to roll.
going.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I don't often do lots or groups, but I thought I would do some tonight. Any interest on this? This would be a great way to tie up some treat bags or put a little bow even on a sack or on a little plant or on some item you're just going to give, because suddenly when it has a Valentine's bow on it, oh, people know it's a gift. It's like
That's
the
right.
bow is the best way to let people know it's a gift.
Little bit of ribbon goes a long way. Bless you.
Thank you. Okay, well, we're going to pass on this then. Next, here's a brand new necklace that I've never showed before. It's on a cord. It is a mighty, powerful dragon. I need more light. And it's got rose quartz at the bottom. Look at that big, beautiful rose quartz. I'll turn
Yes.
it upside down so you can see it's not white, it is rose quartz. And that dragon certainly has control of that rose quartz. So, mighty, powerful necklace. We're going to start this one at 7. I just got this in. It's my first time showing it. And look at the way the tail wraps around and holds the rose quartz.
Mm-hmm.
Janice, $7 starting bid. Did we lose Janice again?
There we go.
Seems so quiet tonight.
It is.
Okay, well, last call on this one then. It'll be available for those watching the replay. All right, next, $2. Buy it now. I've got a set of 1, 2, 3 sticky notepads, and these are cute little penguins. And I love that each one's a different color. The bottom one is periwinkle, the middle one is a light blue, and the top one's gray. And they're blushing from the thought that they could come to live in the home of somebody in the viewing audience. So you're going to get 1, 2, 3 pads of these sticky memos, not for $3, but for the low price of just 2.
I'm in for 2.
Okay. Wait, Janice, are you with us? Janice, sweetheart, you might need to refresh. What do you think, Laurie?
Probably so.
Because she's just now getting it in the chat and she, I don't think, heard your bit. So let's give Janice a minute to refresh. And when she's refreshed, then she can come back and count this down. But let's let her catch up for just a minute. Because she's important to us.
Are these buy it now?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
So she'll just really write sold is what she'll
Yeah.
do. Mm-hmm. But I don't want to change items till she gets back because she'll be like, what? You went on without me?
Right.
So I'm trying to hold on until she gets back. And y'all let us know what you'd like to see. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep guessing because that's all a girl can do. Okay, so she's back and we're saying sold, sold, sold. Thank you, Laurie. Okay, let me bring up this big mannequin and look at this beautiful necklace. And let me scoot back the camera so y'all can see it is a long necklace.
Wow.
Long. But let me show you these beautiful peridot inside. I may have too much light. So look at the ring of peridot. It's like a sunshine, but usually sunshines only have yellow or orange. I've never seen a sunshine like this with peridot on it. I just thought this was so pretty and refreshing to have peridot.
Maritza, I have you for it. Go
Okay,
ahead.
thank you, Maritza. Let us know if there's anything else you want to buy from the replay. So we're going to start this one at just $6. You know, a bunch of people have been asking for long necklaces. I'm not sure if any of those people happen to be watching tonight, but this is a nice long necklace. And another thing I would like about this, Laurie, is notice it has the open part underneath and through. So if you're wearing like a green shirt, it's going to show through.
Oh,
A
yeah.
yellow shirt, whatever you're wearing, it's going to show through and then become part of the jewelry design. So I think that's a really cool
That's
aspect of it
fantastic.
because
Yeah.
it's going to incorporate what you're wearing. But I just love the ring of peridot. You just don't see that with the sunshine motif very often at all. All right, well, last call on this one. All right, let me take this one off. And I want to show you another long one. Look at this stunner.
Oh my. Oh my.
And the necklace on this one, if you can see it, is bronze. Also, if it wasn't long enough, it's got a lobster claw clasp and an extender. But in my
Oh,
opinion, it is already super duper long. In fact, it's so long, I'm going to need to tie it up just so y'all can see it. So I'm artificially tying it up just so it doesn't droop too long on the mannequin.
wow.
Let me turn it back. Oops, I put it on backwards. Okay. So here we go with this one. Now, this one's going to start off at 9. This one's going to start off at 9, but it is sparkly and stunning. This is another one that your clothing's going to show through. So it's going to become part of the necklace. Look how big of a bail it has. So sturdy. Yes, Maritza, we saw your claim for the cowboy hat earrings, and Laurie has added it to your invoice, and I've added it to the sold bin. Thank you so much for that purchase, Maritza. And if you see other things that we've already showed tonight, or even in any of the past auctions, we are glad to add that. And thank you for the little pointer so that we made sure we saw it. So once again, this is a super long necklace. It's even longer than it shows because I tied it up in the back just so it wasn't drooping past the mannequin.
I like that it's the bronze chain.
Yes, because after a while, I think everybody's got silver or gold, but
Right.
bronze is one of those emerging um, colors. You know, some people like rose gold, but rose gold always looks so kind of tinny and fake to me.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas there's something about the bronze that has kind of an antiqued look to it. And I
Yeah.
really like that. Any interest in this one? Well, I don't think we've done a price drop tonight, and this is one of the prettiest ones that I have. I always like to drop the prettiest things so that they go home with somebody and make somebody happy. So I'm going to price drop this, even though it's the first time I'm showing it, because I want it to have a good home. So let's price drop this down to $8. Anybody say $8? I gotta get that. $8 is too good to leave it on the mannequin. So Janice, let's drop this down to $8 and see if that suddenly makes anybody interested. Okay, we'll pass on this, and we're at the top of the hour. So,
Yes, we
you know what
are.
that means, Laurie.
It is time for the BBB round, which is the Bell's Bargain Bonanza, where everything starts at $1 and you can bid it up from a penny uh, all the way up to whatever you'd like. And we do that at the top of every hour.
Okay, I've got some heart-shaped sticky notes. So I've got blue, I've got a very vibrant purple. It's not a lavender. I've got a Barbie pink. Here is a nice, a tame peach. Bright, vivid neon yellow. I've got a lime green. If you need the little flags, here is a whole card of 200 of these little flags in different colors. That over here. If you just like the square ones, here's some square in a neon. Here is some square in a nice little blue. And okay, these look like they're going to be white, but let me show you. When you open them up, there's a little surprise. These are actually clear. So if you have the problem that when you put a sticky note on a piece of paper, like, look at this, or should I sign here? Do you think this is too much? Then you can't see the paper it's attached to. This is perfect because you can write on it, but you can still see through it. So,
and that's just for that white one?
Yes, because it's not really white. It's like a frosted, translucent.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
And Kelly's in for one.
And of course, I'm struggling to get it back. Okay. And you know that one's a one and done, right? Oh, and I also have lavender. Let me scoot these over. Lavender. Oh, here's another light blue. Well, it's a slightly different blue, but you'll see 2 shades of blues. And then I have a lighter green. So I've got some different colors.
Janice is in. Oh, no, Janice is just writing that Kelly's in for one.
Right. But one of the things I like about these is with different colors or different shapes. You know, if you live in a multi-person household, then you know maybe yours are a shape and his are square. Or maybe you know all of the blue ones are for your food shopping and all of the yellow ones are the tax notes you're trying to make right now. And maybe the red ones are to-do lists. So you can use it coordination with the color, with the shape, whether you wrote it or your spouse, or maybe even you let the kids write it.
Fair warning. So to Kelly B, congratulations. Which one are ones? I'll take all, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay.
Okay.
Congratulations.
I do want to let everybody know I have duplicates of this one. So if anybody wants more of the 200 count of flags, this is the only one I have multiples. So just put in the chat if anybody wants to get some of these. Think about it, a 200 count of multicolored flags for only $1. And Kelly might even want multiples of this. So you watch the chat while I get all of this. You did see that there were 2 of the blue and 2 of the green, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
This a little stack so it all stays together. Okay, next I've got some little craftsy items. These are going to be $2 for choice, Janice. I've got all of these little gemstones. They're called Self-stick gem sheets in gold. Look how many could outline your invitation. Your scrapbook could be a ring of bling around your favorite cup. Oh, look what Kelly's going to do with
Yes,
that.
Kelly said her coworkers Valentine's Day gifts. That's
Oh,
sweet.
that is so smart.
Yes,
Because,
that's a good idea.
you don't ever want to be too familiar, but if you're giving an office product and it just happens to be shaped like the holiday, nobody's
That's
ever going to
great.
say, well, I wonder if she has the wrong idea. I wonder if she's trying to send me a message. Just like she gave you an office gift. It's actual office supplies. So nobody is going to know. But I'm sure on the front of it, she's either going to say, I appreciate you, or maybe she'll be bold and even put a little Bible verse on it. So I'm sure she will do it up right. So, Janice, $2 for choice. The first choice is these self stick gem sheets in gold. The second one is sparkling gems detail strip. In this day and age, so often we are blinging things out to personalize them. And this is a great way to do it. Also, I've got these stickers that look like gems. Here's some of
Oh,
the
how
ways
cool.
the stickers look, but you can see you get a whole bunch in there. So those are literal gem shaped stickers. So looking for $2 for choice. They are all one and done. Okay, last call on these. Next, I'm going to have another craft item, and I hope I can aptly explain what these are. To first glance, they're going to look like scissors. And here's another pair, but they have a secret. And the secret is that this design right here and this design right here is the design they cut with.
Oh, that's cool.
So they don't cut in straight lines, which is really interesting. So I took a little piece of scratch paper and I literally cut with it. In fact, I probably should have done this on the camera, but if you look here, let me see if I can do this on camera. Um, So therefore, either you use this as your tag, or you use this as the edge of your menu or your invitation, or whatever you're doing with it. So you can see this one looks just like this. Here is this one. You'll see it's a different pattern. And first of all, you can also see the little teeth to it. And it just makes a cool edge for invitations or crafts. Now, I am not very neat with it. You can kind of see where I dropped down because I was trying to hold it with two different hands and around the camera, and you can see it really is scratch paper. But for those people who are crafty, you could make some cool items.
Kelly B says that she has a set of scissors like that and she loves them. And she uses them for scrapbooking and for making homemade cards.
Oh, great. I
Great
don't think I even
idea.
told the price on these to everybody else. And I appreciate that testimonial from Kelly. These are going to be $5 for choice. You've got two totally different choices. One has kind of a circular motion, one has kind of a triangular cutting motion. Shelly Ann, so good to see you.
Hi, Shelly Ann.
And Shelly Ann, I did answer both of your emails today. I'm guessing by the second one you didn't see my answer to the first one, but I always get back to you. Okay, looking for $5 for these cutting scissors. And here you'll see the top is the shape of one cut and the bottom is the shape of the other. And you'll also see why I don't do crafts because it's just not at all even. And I'm just not good at that. But that's okay. We all have different skills.
That's right.
We do, we do. Okay, last call on this. Now, I showed you some Post-its earlier. I want to show you some different Post-its now. Let me first show you on the package. These start out looking flat. See how it looks flat? But then you open them up and they sit on your desk and they look like fruit. So let me open this first one. So this one looks like an apple, but you open it up this way and it becomes 3D. They give you a little paper clip, and so you just paper clip it together, and then it sits up here on your desk. Oh, I've got it upside down. There we go. It sits up on your desk, and when you want to write a note, you just pick a page and tear it out, and then that is your note. And if you're saying, well, apples are for teachers, apples really aren't appropriate for my line of work. Well, I've also got one in a pear.
Those
So,
are so cute.
therefore, if you think apples are just for teachers, maybe pears are for secretaries or receptionists or car salespeople or whatever it is you might do. So I've got one apple and one pear. These are going to be $3. And I just think these are so super cute. And I love that it sits up because all of the other Post-its that I've found, that I've seen, even that I sell, are all just flat on the desk. So looking for $3 for the stand up beautiful fruit sticky notes. Or I will tell you what, if anybody wants to buy more, save more, if you want to get both the apple and the pear, I'll do both for 5. So 3 for 1 or both for 5. Because I love it when y'all buy more and then you get to save more. So it's win for you, win for me. If not, we will pass on these though, because that's about the best that I can do.
Janice, no, she's just marking it. Sorry.
I know I said hello to Shelly Ann. Did you also say hello?
Yes, I
Everybody
did.
is okay. Good, good, good. All right. Next, I want to show something ingenious. Now, when I show y'all this, I bet you think it's a pen, right? Because usually
Yes.
pens have this little situation where you can clip it onto something. But this isn't a pen. What this
No.
actually is scissors. Doesn't really look like scissors, does
A
it?
scissors.
Well, have you ever tried to put scissors in your purse? I got to tell you, I have torn up some purses with scissors because the problem
Yes.
is when something happens, sometimes you need a scissor. But the point of a scissor, it's going to tear up the inside of your lining. It's going to tear up your wallet. It's going to tear up everything that's in there because for it to be um, cost effective for it to be sharp enough to cut things, it's going to tear it up. But let me show you how this works. So even though it looks like a pen, you open it, and lo and behold,
Oh, look at
here it
that.
is. Now, there is, I'm not sure if you can see it, there's a little cover over it. So you take the little cover off, and then it opens up.
That's so cute. Shelly Ann, the 2 for $5 is the apple and the pear sticky notes that sit up on the desk. Are you
If you
in
need
for
to
that?
see it again, just pull back your little red line. So the scissors are going to start at 4, Janice, starting at $4 for these ingenious scissors. Oh, Shelly Ann, if you wanted either the apple or the pear notes, just let us know. So you can see how easy it is to use these. When you want to put them back in your purse, all you're going to do is put the little cover over them. See how nicely it fits? And then you just slide
Oh,
it
that's so
back
cool.
into the sheath. And here it is never going to cut up anything in your purse.
I got you, Shelly Ann.
Okay, thank you so much for your purchase of the apple and pear notes, Shelly Ann. So $4 for this fold up scissor. Because even if you have to travel with scissors, maybe for work or for some other way, this is just a better way to travel with scissors, don't you think?
Yes, it is. That's so clever.
And I have these in the light mint green. I also have these in white. Because if you've ever been somewhere and you realized, oh no, your pant was raveling, or the hem on your dress or skirt, if you've ever pulled it, sometimes it will ravel worse, it will come off.
Yes.
Terrible things can happen. So, the best thing to do is just to clip off that little raveling edge so you don't step on it or pull it out further. And how you do that? Well, you do that if you're um, using and have one of these in your purse. Now, Laura used to be a wedding planner, so I am sure she had everything in case of an emergency that a
Oh,
bride or
yes.
bridal party would need. And I bet back in the day, this would have helped.
This would have helped. Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
All
we're
we
going
had
to
were the
pass.
big shears.
Oh, we're going to pass on this. Well, I tell you what, since the buy more, save more is working, if anybody wants to buy 2 of these rather than pay $4 for one, I'm glad to sell 2 of these for 6. 2 for 6. So I'll let Janice get that 2 for 6. Okay, or if Shelly just wants to buy one, that's fine. So no harm in that. Just let me know if you'd prefer mint green or white. And who knows, she may even want to upgrade to the 2 for 6 if she thinks she needs 2. Because I know sometimes she'll share with her sisters. So, Shelly, let us know what color or if you'd like to upgrade to the 2 for 6. And then Janice will mark it sold. And y'all picked a great night to come because I'm going to clearance some necklaces next.
Oh, boy, I like that. Okay, so she's in for 4, so she just wants one. Do you want the mint green or the white one?
Or if you don't care, I'll just randomly pick one. Sometimes people care about color. So I try to let people pick when I have colors. But if it doesn't matter, that's not a problem either. You can just let Laurie know while I'm getting the next item.
Hey, Kathy D.
Hey, Kathy D. Great to see you. Let me see how I can best see in this. Might need something taller. Okay, I'm going to clearance out all of these necklaces to just $5 for choice. $5 for choice. Let me see how many I can get in the picture. And then I'll move over to the other side of the picture. Oops, I lost Laurie.
I'm back.
Okay, so necklace clearance. So I've lined them up here. It's going to be $5 for choice. So the first ones, if you look at them, they almost look like a sunshine. But if you look a little closer, you will see that it's a moon hugging a sun. How cute is that? And I have it in both the gold tone and the silver tone. Shelly's going to take the 2 for
Yes.
$6, Laurie. I only have 1 mint green and 2 white. So I can give you 1 mint green and a white, or you can get 2 white. Those are the choices. And y'all don't forget, I'm pulling a Lisa today, and the ring I have on is still for sale. Look at those beautiful stones. I had a bunch of rings and in the first hour of the show. Okay, so back to this necklace clearance. The first 2 are a moon hugging a sun. Then the third one in, look at the planets and the orbits. How cute is that? Then we have a sweet little fur baby.
Oh, look how cute that is.
Next, we have a bottle, and in the bottom of the bottle is a red heart. So instead of
Oh,
it being a message in a bottle, somebody is throwing their heart in a bottle to whomever may receive it. And then next
that's
to it,
sweet.
we've got a pretty little burgundy stone with kind of an elaborate gold on it. Then we've got a golden heart on a silver, kind of a dog tag shape. Next to it, we have a cross, and it literally says the word faith in script. Then we have a golden heart that says mama. And lastly, I think you could just barely see a unicorn. And if anybody needs to see any of these closer, I will gladly lift an individual one or the whole tray closer. But I was just trying to line these up for expediency so that you could see lots of different choices, all reduced down to $5. And when we've all looked at these, I'm going to show you the other half of the velvet lined drawer, which has the rest. So any interest on these? I think you got some beauties here.
Okay, Shelly Ann, I have that down for you. Thank you.
Thanks so much for your purchase, Miss Shelly Ann. I appreciate you. Okay, anybody for these necklaces? This is a great time to make sure everybody has their little red line at the bottom of the screen pulled all the way forward, and to make sure you're on live chat, not that pesky top chat, because that top chat will deceive you into thinking you're at the top even if you're not. Any interest on these? Okay, well, let me move the camera down and show you the other half now. Okay, so starting from this half. Oh, I'm so glad you've been here,
Hi, Black
Leslie.
Widow.
So glad to see you. Okay, on this end, we have what looks like the necklace that Rose had in Titanic. Look how glittery and sparkly and prismatic that heart is. Next to it, we have a cross that says amazing going down and grace going across. That was one of my late mother's favorite hymns. And it's one of those mantras to live by every day because no more grace was amazing than the grace that God has shown for us and the love of letting his son painfully die on a cross for us. For those fashionistas, I have the cutest little purse necklaces. You'll see it in a checkerboard blue and white, a checkerboard green and white, a checkerboard lavender and white. Those would be especially good for those new little fashionistas coming up who love to hang out at the mall and go shopping. They're also great little colors that just scream spring and Easter, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Next, if we have any giraffe lovers, look at that beautiful, noble giraffe next to it. And if the giraffe was too elegant and noble, then look at that cute little panda next to it. Hi, Jen.
That's so
So
cute.
great to
Hey,
see
Jen.
you. I'm so glad to see you 2 nights in a row. Yay. So there's the panda. For those of y'all joining us now, I'm doing a necklace clearance. So I am marking all these down to $5. $5. Next to the panda, we have a drop of joy. I'm not going to call it a teardrop because that just sounds sad, but why not a drop of joy? Next to it, we've got a beautiful jasper, and look at the amazing striations in that stone that is inlaid into the pendant. Then we've got a sparkly little pendant in blue, a sparkly little pendant in citrine, the sweetest little teddy bear ever. And lastly, a light sky blue snowflake. I love seeing all this green in the chat, don't you?
I do too.
And y'all remember that we have 3 levels of membership available. Every level of membership comes with free gifts shipped in every one of your boxes. Also comes with shout outs and your names in green.
I'm in for 5.
Okay. Anybody else? Oh, green is your favorite color. Okay. Well, when we have our kickoff to St. Patrick's Day sale, you will love it then. It's not just going to be St. Patrick's Day decorations. It will be green items in jewelry, in decor, in fashion, as well as shamrock pendants and necklaces and rings. So just like we had a sale for Valentine's, you just wait till we have one for St. Patrick's Day and then Easter. Love to celebrate the holidays. And there's also so many gardening things in green. And I'm going to dox Black Widow and let you know that she loves to garden. And she shows so much of that on her original channel. So if you like gardening videos, make sure you check her out. She's not just a seller, she's also a green thumb.
Fair warning.
Wonder what Laurie will pick. I got it narrowed down to 2. So we'll see if I'm right.
Well, 1, I got 3 I'm going to pick.
Okay, so I got 3 chances to see if I'm right. Okay, let's.
The Amazing Grace.
I was going to guess this one.
The Green Purse.
That one's a surprise to me, but I'm glad.
And the Jasper.
Okay, I wouldn't have picked this either, but I can see why you like it. Just look at this beautiful color.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to know how wrong I was?
Yes.
I really thought you were going to go for the giraffe.
Yeah.
And I thought that you might be going for this prismatic one.
Ah,
Let me show
okay.
y'all a close up of this. Do you see the blues and the purples and all the different colors? Because I hope I'm not doxing you to say Laurie's a woman who likes to wear color.
I love color.
She's not into just all the neutrals. So let me put this one over here so it's a little easier to see. Let's see if anybody else wants to get in on this $5 necklace clearance. But I guess I could really move the camera a little bit this way so that y'all could see some of the other choices. I kind of had to do it in two halves because I had so many that I wanted to clearance. So many. And for anybody saying, oh no, I missed out on the cross, I do have this other cross. Let me show it to you. And this cross, when you turn it this way, does fade. So I think that is so interesting. All right. Anybody else before we go on to something else? I tried to make it lots of different animals, lots of different colors, different symbols. It's not too early to buy the heart that says mama to either give to your mama or give to that child or grandchild who has become a mama. Because one of the things I found out from friends of mine is that your friend, your husband can tell you you're a good mama, but when your own mom compliments your mothering skills, that seems to be the highest compliment, they say.
I can see that.
Well, that's just what I hear from other moms.
Hmm.
So I
I can
don't
see that though.
personally I don't personally see that, but okay, let's move this away. All right, next I want to show you a cute purse or wallet or wristlet or all of the above. Who likes texture? Who likes crocodile or alligator? So, hi, Holly Ann. So good to see you
Hi,
over
Holly
next
Ann.
to me, sweetheart. So, there are so many different ways to wear this. Now, I have it hooked up with the long cross body strap, but you can unhook this and then it can be a wristlet, or you can unhook the wristlet too, and it can just be a wallet. It's got a tree of life, it's got this amazing texture. On the back, you can see the texture even better.
Nice.
But let me open it up and show you. Oh, $10 starting bid. You'll see it is double-sided. Double-sided. New with tags. So let me open it up and take out the little liner. So you'll see there's plenty of room for your credit cards here, for your cash, for your receipts, more credit cards. And of course, there's room back here. There's also room back here, tons of room. And this is only half of it so far. And you know what, Laurie? Black goes with everything. So
Everything.
even if you change your purse on a daily basis, oh, I need red today, I need magenta. Well, you just move your wallet from purse to purse. Here's your coinage. Here's a big spot for cash or for receipt. So looking for $10. Do you want it to be a purse? Do you want it to be a wallet? Do you want it to be a wristlet? So many options for what it can be.
I want to remind everyone that a week from tomorrow is our celebration for Belle's 2-year anniversary of her channel. and we would love to see you all there. We're going to be having giveaways the entire evening, and we're going to have a lot of fun.
Okay, anybody for this beautiful textured crossbody purse or wristlet or wallet? So much you can do with this. And I just love the texture on this. But because this is Bargains by Belle, I try to show items at all kinds of price points. This is my top of the line, but let me show you some that are less expensive in case this isn't in your price range. These next ones are only going to be wristlets. They're still all new with tag. I'm going to start these at only $8. Only $8. So first we have just plain black. Next, I have an animal print.
That one looks familiar. I've got one like that.
And I also have this cow print. Now, this cow
Oh,
print one is by a different company, which is why it doesn't have the fancy Tree of Life logo.
that's
So it
cool.
may look a little different on the inside, but let me show these to you. They're plain on the back. So they are one-sided, not double-sided like the previous one. But you'll see you've got your slots for credit cards, plenty of room for your cash and your receipt. Here's your little spot for coinage right here, and more spots for your gift cards. And once again, there's room here. There's also room behind it here. Tons of room. And the middle one and this one look alike. Let me open this one for you. And they're all wristlets, not just wallets, in case you just want to take this when you're just real quick running to the bank or the UPS or to get gas. Here it is. It basically looks alike, but it's got a light colored interior. Here's your spot for credit cards, for coinage. So looking for $8.
Please click the thumbs up if you haven't done so already. And if you're lurking, jump in and say hi.
Any interest? I tell you what, I only have one of these, so I'm going to remove this. But with the remaining ones, I have multiple, so I'm going to do a buy more, save more.
All
Because who
right.
couldn't use different wallets for different purses, or one for you to keep and one for you to gift? So instead of paying $8 each, why don't we sell two for $13?
Oh, that's great.
So a deep
That's a good bargain.
discount. So 2 for 13. You got a choice of black or animal print. You get two black or two animal print, or one black, one animal print. So when I have multiples, I try to offer the buy more, save more. I know not every seller can always have multiples, and I don't have multiples of everything. But on things that I think will be popular, or things that I can buy a case of, like in this case, I bought a case of wallets because I just thought it would be a popular way that women would treat themselves. I thought, well, if they like shopping, if they respect money, then what better respect for money than to give it a nice home? A nice home in your wallet. Okay, last call on these. All right. Now, I know not everybody likes the same type of wallet. Some people don't um, like that style. So let me show you a different style. Who likes quilting? These are fabric wallets, and look at the exquisite quilting on these. And of
That's
course, they
pretty.
are quilted on both sides.
Yeah.
So this is a royal blue, and the flowers are in whites and pinks. There's a little red in there. So that's going to be your first option. And once again, still wristlets. If you prefer black and white, once again, these are still quilted. It's kind of hard to see it because the print is so bold. It's a beautiful Aztec print, but hopefully you can still see the little lines of
Yeah.
quilting in here. And I'll show you the inside of these. So if you're a person that prefers fabric purses with quilting, you'll see they're all made by the same distributor. So they're all the same on the inside. So we'll see if there's any interest in these instead. If not, I'll just move on to something else. Okay, last call on these then. All right, next I have a double set of pearls. I'm going to start these at $10. And these are by Luna. I don't know if y'all can see this. I don't have too
Yes.
much light. Luna. But the problem is it's like a sage with white writing. So it's really hard
Right.
to see. So $10. Oops, did Janice not hear me? And one of the things I like about them is it's two different sizes. So it could be one for you and one for your daughter, or a mother daughter set, one for you, one for your mom. Or, you know, there are some people that have multiple holes in their ears.
Yeah.
So maybe they need the larger one for the main hole. And then maybe they have a little hole, you know, in the upper cartilage. And this way they can have a matching seance. Okay, we're going to pass on these. Next, let's look at some super cute earrings. Definitely need more light for these.
Oh, look at those.
But let's start at the bottom tier. Or I might be able to boost the camera where I can see both tiers at once. Let me see if I can do this. There we go. Both tiers at once. So let's see if we have any cat lovers. I believe this cat down here is called Calico, if I've
Yeah.
been educated properly. And then there's a pretty pink one next to it. And the top tier, we have a cute little gray. And then for all of those people that like a crab boil or crab cakes, or even to go crab hunting, some cute little crabs. So I'm going to start these off at $5 for choice. You've got that feline lover in your family or in your friend set. Such a great little sweet gift to give them.
They're so cute.
And if anybody wants to pick 2 of these pairs for 8, we can do a buy more, save more because I have 2 of each color of each cat. I only have 1 of the crab though. But I thought the cats would be popular, so I bought 2 in the gray, 2 in the pink, and 2 in the calico. We may not happen to have any cat lovers, but just in case we do, okay, we're going to pass on this one. Laurie, did I show this one yet tonight? I don't remember
No,
where I
ma'am.
was with my mannequins. Okay.
No.
Well, this is going to be the next one. Look how pretty this is. It's got a nice big bail on it. The stone is open to breathe. I love that ruffle setting. It's on a nice chain. I'm going to start this one at $6.
It's a very festive looking necklace.
And to me, there's something so feminine about the wavy gallery setting to it,
Mhm.
whether you think it looks like the brim of a lady's hat or like a aura of sunshine around it, almost like beautiful
Looks fun.
hair swirling around it.
Hmm. Starting bid $6.
And these neutral colors go with so much. I think this would be great with something floral where you've got lots of colors and patterns going on. And so you make your necklace in a neutral color so that it goes with the floral motif you have of your shirt or your dress, but it doesn't overpower and compete with it.
Right. Right.
Okay, well, last call on this one. All right. Well, from simple to fancy, look at this fabulous statement
Wow.
necklace. Let me back up the camera here so
Gorgeous.
that I can show you. It's got an amazing pendant to it. Even the pendant holder, I'm not sure if you can see, there are gemstones on
Yeah.
it. And then the actual necklace, which is braided, has seed beads in it. And so if you want a necklace where you will stand out, where you will shine and shimmer, where people will say, wow, let me see that necklace. Wherever did you get such a stunning piece? It's going to be this one. Delilah, long time no see.
Hi,
How are
Delilah.
you, sweetheart? Meet my co-host, Laurie Kutcher.
Hi there.
Haven't seen Delilah in forever. In fact, it was, I think, right after she changed her channel name to It's Me, Delilah. That was, I think, the last time I saw her. I'm so glad to see you, sweetheart. I hope everything is fine. Did you enjoy that snow we got? She's in the South too.
Oh, she says she's been missing you, Belle.
Well, I won't dox her, but she's a couple of states over.
Ah, okay.
So that's how I knew that she got snow too. Because if we got snow, everybody in our Gulf Coast state area got
Right.
snow. Okay, I don't think I ever gave a price on this because I was so excited to see Delilah and got to talking. The last time I showed this, I was asking 12. I'm going to start this tonight at just 10. Just 10. This is an amazing big statement piece. This is the kind of piece when you wear this, you don't need a lot of earrings and bracelets. This is the piece you want everybody's eye going to. And look at this medallion.
That medallion is amazing.
And let me give y'all a closer look at this stone. Now, this is the back. Because sometimes you'll see a stone from the front and you'll think, I don't know. You can really judge a stone from the back because this isn't even the side that's pretty enough to be seen. Here is the front.
That's just amazing.
Oh, I'm so glad Phoenix got to make a snowman. I'll tell you, I tried, but I couldn't get the snow to stick together. But clearly, young Phoenix is better than I am at it. I'm so glad. I hope you took lots of pictures so that you can remember the big snowstorm. Okay, we did get the price in, $10 for this magnificent necklace. Okay, did we have any interest?
I don't see any.
Okay, well, let me move this aside and I'm going to go to a bracelet. Let's see if anybody likes turtles. Get it out. Look at this beautiful turtle bracelet. Oh, and y'all don't forget, this ring is still for sale. I'm pulling a Lisa tonight, and I'm wearing one of my for sale rings. I showed 4 rings tonight at the bargain price of $10. This is one of them. But here's the next item up for bid. This is going to be $8. And look at these beautiful turquoise in it. And look at the beautiful turtles. And look at these like ship's wheels with the tiny little gemstone in the middle as well. It is
That's
all
so
so
cute.
pretty. And this is the back. It's got a fold over clasp. And it's got lots more of these little ship's wheels with the little black onyx stones in them.
That's adorable. Shelly
Oh,
Ann's in for 8.
great. Any other interest? If not, we can count this down. Well, if Shelly Ann likes turtles, maybe I should show some more turtles. I do have a necklace and earrings that would go so well with this.
Going once.
I have to show her after.
Shelly Ann said, yeah.
Okay, well, I will show
Going
you
twice.
after.
Fair warning.
You'll just have to let me know what you like because I don't know who likes cats and who likes peacocks and who likes shells, who likes lizards. Last night I found out some people like gators and I had no idea. Or maybe you
So
like
was Shelly
owls.
Ann.
Okay, sold.
Congratulations.
Okay, now before I put this away, I want to show you how well it would go with these earrings or this necklace. Okay, so
Oh, look.
let me show you how well it would go. Let's see if I can kind of get it close enough you can see. How perfect would this be?
Yeah.
It's almost like it was made to go. Look how perfect it would be. Okay, well, let me show this set. Got too much light. So it is a necklace. Here's the
Cute, cute, cute,
necklace.
cute. Yeah.
And it's got a nice big stone on it. Nice big veil as well. Here's the back so you can see the stone. And it's hanging on the diagonal, which I like a lot. And it's got a extender and a long chain on it. Here's the two turtles. I'm going to pull it up just so y'all can see how well it matches.
What's the starting bid?
The starting bid for this set is going to be 12.
$12 for the starting bid.
So for the necklace and the earrings.
Shelly Ann's in for 12.
At the earrings. Beautiful veining. This keeps wanting to turn around on me. Maybe I have it backwards. Do I have it backwards? I think I have it backwards. Okay, there we go. Yep, I had it backwards. Now it's not turning around. Turn around every now and then. I'm sorry.
Going once. Going
And
twice.
just look how great this is all going to look
That's
together.
fabulous. That's going to be fabulous.
It is. She's going to love this.
Fair warning. Shelly Ann says it's beautiful.
I am so, so, so glad.
Sold to Shelly Ann for $12. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Well, you know what I'm thinking, Laurie? We had such a long auction last night. Do you think maybe we should just call it early, or do you think we should maybe press on? Because I see we're down to just 11 viewers, and maybe it would just be a good night to end early. Or do you think if we press on, maybe a few more people would watch? What do you think we should do?
Jeez.
Because we're kind of at that time where either we've got to do another
Yeah.
$1 round and keep going, or just
What do you
go
have
ahead
in
and
you?
call it a night. Oh, look, Holly Ann is saying she is buying it for me, and I'm here, daughter, and love
I love
turtles.
turtles.
Oh, that's so sweet, Holly Ann. I am so glad.
I say let's continue on a little bit.
Okay, well, let's do another $1 round, and I'm going to get out some charms. So you tell everybody how it works.
Everything is $1 in Belle's Bargain Bonanza. We have it at the top of every hour and at the very beginning of the show. And you can bid it up from a penny up to whatever you'd like. But everything starts at $1.
Okay, let's see what we have tonight. Okay, let's see. First, I have some enamel butterflies. This is going to go on, well, I take it back. I is a little bit bigger, and I have 2 of these available. So even though I usually start at one side, because I didn't draw these exactly equal, sorry, I'm not good at arts and crafts. Therefore, I'm going to put that one on I because there's 2 available. Next, I have this lighthouse, and this is how it looks at the bottom. I'm going to put this on F. Here is a cute dragonfly. I'm going to put this one on L.
Shelly Ann wants to know if you have any eyeshadows like browns.
I do. They're not where I can get them today. I can bring them on Saturday.
Saturday.
Would that work for you? Here is a cute little cat. It's been a while since I have showed makeup or makeup palettes, and I absolutely do have some. Next, I have pandas. Oh, well, we'd love to meet you too, Shelly. If you're ever in our area, let us know. Now, these pandas probably look identical. The only difference is the little hook loop at the top. One has the loop in silver, one has the loop in gold. So these will be a choice of silver or gold.
And black eyeliners. I'm going to write this all down for you, Belle.
Oh, thank you. And I know that I don't have it right here. I even have an eyeliner assortment. So that might even be better. Here is a ribbon, great for all of those ribbons of for causes.
Delilah would like to know, are the charms enamel or plastic?
They are all metal, and the ones that have color on top of the metal, it's an enamel on top of the metal. So I don't have any that are plastic. Doesn't mean I can't get any. I just don't happen to have any right now. This next one says, I love music. Here is one with a little fairy and a moon. For those that like sparkle, I've got 2 sparkly choices. And yes, these are covered with crystals. One is a star and one is kind of rounded edges. So I'll put those 2 options. And keep in mind, if I put 2 options, it's either or you can choose both, but there will be $1 each. Okay, let's see what else I have here. Here is an octopus. We'll put that on B. Here is a cross. We'll put that on A. These are great for charm bracelets. Here's a dinosaur. We'll put that one on G. All right, looking for $1.
Yep, some of these, if you have duplicates, you can make earrings out of. They're the perfect size for that.
Indeed.
Thank you, Janice. Delilah's in for one.
Oh, thank you, Delilah. Delilah, I know we have been friends for years, but I'm not sure if I actually have your billing info. So after the auction, you might have to send it to me again. And also, today is the day before I send out invoices. And since this is the only thing you're buying, I can just wait till next week to invoice you. So I hate for you to get stuck paying for just what you buy in the next hour. That's not really fair in comparison to everybody who came to a whole week of auctions.
Going once. Going twice. Delilah says thank you.
Okay.
Fair warning. Sold to Delilah for $1. Congratulations. Which
Congratulations.
one or ones would you like and how many?
And I have these dollar rounds at the top of every hour of my auction. And I'll always start the auction off with the dollar round. So you get plenty per night, right, Larry?
Yes, ma'am, we do.
This is the third one we've done tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And you can always pick things from the replay or things from earlier in the night. I've had people who have had a whole invoice of just dollar items. And it didn't bother me at all because I was offering them for that price. So if they wanted to buy all dollar items, I was fine to sell it. I think this one's covering up the
She would
letter.
like she would like C, the fairy in the moon,
Okay.
and H. Which one of the H's? The
And
star or
go ahead.
the
And I do have
star
multiple.
or the other shape? I don't know what the other shape is.
It's kind of rounded, but it's similar. So if she wants multiples, just let me know.
She would like both of H.
One of each. Like maybe she doesn't see what I'm saying.
Right,
I have multiples, so
right.
therefore maybe
Do
you
you
want two of this one to make earrings or two of this one. So I do have multiples of each, is what I'm trying to say. In fact, look, I have three of the stars, just so you
okay.
know. So we just wanted
Okay.
to find out how many of each one you want. That's all. Maybe I'm being
Okay.
confusing. I'm so sorry, Delilah, if I'm being confusing.
Delilah, I'm gonna ask you first. Do you want the star and the other one of the star and one of the other shape? Two of the stars. Great.
Okay. I was
Two
thinking she
stars.
probably want matching. Okay. Okay. Anything else? And then if not, we'll see if anybody wants second choice. Those with the paved crystals, so pretty. Okay. Anybody else? Okay. Otherwise, I'm going to start removing these. They'll still be available on the replay. Well, since I have this,
Okay, hold on.
oh
Let me get,
no,
yeah, let me get my picture. Okay, she would also like A and F. A was the little cross, and F was the lighthouse.
okay, here is the cross of the lighthouse, correct?
Yes, that's it.
Okay. Well, fortunately, I was clearing them off kind of slow, so we were still able to find them and get to them.
You're
All right.
welcome,
Well,
Delilah.
what I'm thinking is since I have the grid out already, you want to move to the $2 level and see what we can offer everybody?
Sure.
$2. Okay, well, let's go with some that are a little bigger, a little fancier. Okay, these are still new and sealed. They are a golden fish. So I'm
Oh,
going to
look
put
at
the
that.
golden fish on F. All right, next I've got a tree of life. And you'll see how much bigger these are. They're covering more fingers. So I'm going to put that one on L. This one has some pretty inlaid color to it. Not sure what kind of
Pretty.
stone that is. Here is a different kind of tree of life. Wait, that might be the back. No, this is the back. This one is the front.
Mm-hmm.
Has some texture on it. I'll put that on E. Here is a big dragonfly with open wings. Here is a big dragonfly with texture on the wings. Here is, wait, is this one the same as? No, it's different.
No,
The wings are a little different.
yeah, they're rounded.
Okay. Here is a big, heavy key. So, oh, Delilah was asking for one that wasn't metal. This one is not metal. This one is kind of an enameled lucite, I want to say.
Oh, it's pretty.
Kind of an enameled lucite. So, which is why it has a luster to it. Okay, let's see.
Black Widow
Next,
wants to know if you have multiples of K.
no, K is a one and done. I'm so sorry. Here is a shooting star, beautiful gemstone in the middle.
That's pretty.
Here's a shooting star, and there's kind of an AB crystal in the middle. I think this is the same. All right, so
Yeah.
I've got two of these. So let me put those on the same one. And then here is a ship's wheel. You'll see it has some blue and white enamel as well as some gold on it. And it's got the bail. So I have it upside down. The bail should be at the top. So there's the bail. All you gotta do is string the necklace through it. Okay, the only ones that I have multiples of is you see the multiples for G, and I also have some multiples of the fish for F. So F is the only one where I didn't have room to pile multiples. So everything is one and done except G. Here's the two multiples, and there wasn't room to stack the multiples for F. But if y'all like these, I can just keep showing different ones. I'm sorry if I don't always have multiple. Sometimes they have sold out in previous rounds, and sometimes I only was able to arbitrage one, which is why I'm able to keep prices low. Anybody find these worthy? Any of these for just $2? Anybody? Last call.
Yeah, Black Widow K would make awesome earrings. Black
Well,
Widow's
it's
in for
funny.
2.
About a week or so ago, I showed these and somebody bought one. So at one time, there was two of them. And I may have a similar pair of
I was gonna
earrings.
say, don't you have a similar pair
You count this down real quick.
that's
Let me check
earrings?
the earrings because I
Okay,
haven't showed earrings yet today. Let me
okay.
see if, in fact, I do have a similar pair of earrings.
Anybody want to bid it up? Going once? Excuse me. Going twice?
I do. I do. I do. I do.
Okay, good.
So I'm going to keep showing pendants, but after pendants, I'm going to go to earrings.
Fair
And
warning.
I have both in the rectangle and some oval and even a square. But you might as well stay
Sold to
on
Black
pendants
Widow.
for a little while.
Black Widow, which one would you like? She would like A, the ship's wheel.
Okay, there we go. Anything else?
Anything else, Black Widow?
If not, it looks like Delilah also wants
Delilah,
to choose.
right. That's all for Black Widow. All right,
Okay,
Delilah's in for 2. She would like H.
okay. There's H. Anything else? Want to make sure and pause and give her time to choose everything she wants to choose before going on too soon. Oh, and you know what I just realized? I had all of these dragonflies and I had one more. I somehow didn't show all the big
Oh,
dragonflies in this round. I'm going to throw this one on H just in
okay.
case somebody wants to add it in. I thought I had, because I try to show like things at the same time so that people can, compare and contrast. But sometimes I don't always get all the stuff out there at exactly the right time. Oops. Okay, well, I think Delilah must have only wanted H then. Anybody else before I scrape these to the side and put out some other stuff?
I'd like that dragonfly you just put out.
Oh, okay. Great. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, last call on these before I scrape them to the side. Okay. Okay, we'll stay at the $2 price point, and I'll just put out some other choices. We'll do one more round at $2, and then we'll go up to 3. Okay, so also at the $2 price point, I have these where you can attach other dangles if you want to make your own pendant. So this is going to be the first one. This one works the same way. It's just longer where you can attach other beads or whatnot to it. Here is a tree of life, and it's got little turquoise chips on it. Next, these are glass, and they're all going to have different colors. If I can get it where it shows the color best. So you'll see the coloration in these is all different. Some are more subtle, some are more dark, and even just depending on the side you turn it will determine part of the color saturation. Here's one with multiple colors and even some little diamond chips in it. Here is an owl, and look at those pretty eyes. Look at the plumage on it. Here's another big metal one. I think this one would be great for engraving. That's just my
Oh,
opinion.
yeah.
You could put somebody's initials on it, or you could put the word love on it. Okay, next here is a blue moon in a beautiful enamel. A ship's anchor. And last but not least, oh, here's another one of these glass ones with the various colors.
Brenda's in for 2.
Okay, great. I might even have enough to do one more $2 round. I was thinking I was going to have to go to the 3, but I might have enough to do one more $2 round.
Going once. Going twice. Hey, Josie's Place.
Hey, Josie. So great to see you.
Fair warning.
And I do have multiples of C, by the way, if anybody's liking that owl. Okay, we are sold to Brenda. Let's see
So,
which
Brenda,
101 she gets.
congratulations.
And Josie has great auctions multiple times per week. Everybody congratulate Brenda on her choice.
Brenda would like 2 of C.
Okay, let me grab those. Oh, I just have. What did I do with them?
Holly Ann is in for 2.
Okay.
Which one or ones would you like? And Shelly Ann's in for 2.
Okay. Fantastic. Aha. Here are the owls. I knew I had them someplace. See, had a whole little
Oh,
bag
Holly
of
Ann's
them.
out. Okay, Shelly Ann, which
Wait,
one or
who
one?
was it that wanted the 2 owls? Are they still in, or are they one of the people out?
The 2 owls with Brenda.
2 owls for Brenda. Okay.
Yes. Okay, Shelly Ann would like G, L, no, I. What do we have now? Hold on. J, K. Yeah, we got it now.
Yes. JL is the turquoise.
And then K and J. Is that an L or is that a I? I want to make sure since she's getting
Okay.
all of
Well, we
those.
know K and J.
K and J.
So maybe she didn't mean the turquoise. Maybe she was going for all the pretty glass ones.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
All right. Well, let me take this one back.
Okay, I. So you
All
can
right.
put L back. Yes.
Turquoise back. Take I. Okay. Well, I'm so glad she likes the glass ones. I think they're so pretty. And y'all remember, if you need to add on a metal chain or a leather cord, I've got those available for just $1. I also have little gift boxes available for just $1. Okay, has everybody that wanted to picked, or are we still in the process of picking?
No, I'm in for 2. Do you have any more of the owls?
Yes.
I would like 2.
Okay, let me grab 2. Okay, here's 2 more of the owls, and I'll let you know I only have 2 owls left. So after Laurie's purchase, I have 2 owls left. So if anybody else is thinking, those owls would be cute earrings, or maybe a pendant for me and a pendant for my bestie. All right, anybody else? If not,
Uh,
we'll look at some
and Brenda
more.
wants to know about 2 gift boxes
Okay,
for $2.
we'll add those on.
Alrighty.
I showed them the other night. I should just keep one out here, but I hate for them to get shop worn. But they're the perfect size for pendants, for rings, for small earrings. Yeah. Okay, last call here. Otherwise, I'm going to start removing these then. And I think we can probably keep the price point at $2 for one more round. And then after that, we'll move it up to 3. Okay, next. These are some new pendants that I've never shown before. I don't know if anybody likes dragons, but these are big, powerful dragons.
Oh,
So here's
wow.
the first one. Here's the second one. And they have a golden surround and golden backing to them. I realize not necessarily everybody is into dragons, but they have become super popular lately. So I got a
Belle,
few. Yes, ma'am.
the chains you were talking about, are they 20 inches or do you
Mm,
have 20-inch chains?
I can sell a 20-inch chain. It's not the dollar chains that I sell. The dollar chains that I sell are like, 16, 17 inches with an extender, but
Or
they're not 20 inches.
do you
So,
have 20-inch chains?
yes,
And how much are they?
for a 20, 22, 24, those would be $3. $3. Because I have to order those especially. They don't just, come like that.
Right.
Okay, next, for those of you who like prismatic pendants, look at all the colors in here. I see pinks and oranges, golds, yellows, and I do have multiples of this one. If you were thinking that was pretty, but it's just too dark, well, I've got this one that's lighter. You see some white, some sky blues, little green in it. So I'll put that one here.
Shelly Ann, let me know how many you want.
And I emailed you about that today too. This one is pink and it's got some sky blue in it. It's got some lavender. This one is dark. It is a dark blue,
Oh,
a
look at that
dark
one.
purple. So if you were wanting more dark colors, that's the only one that I have that is more dark colors.
No
Although the
problem,
original one was all of the colors.
no problem, Sherry Ann.
Okay, let's see what I've got next. Next, I've got a soda light. You'll see all the shades of blue and white. This one is either a sandstone or a jasper. Look at the pretty striations here.
Those are pretty.
Very natural. So let's see if there's any interest in those.
I'm in for two.
Okay, great. Anybody want to bid it up, or y'all gonna let Laurie run away with it at two and then just hope to pick out what she leaves behind? It is okay to bid it up here, and we have no bidding increment. So after this, I'll show some $3 ones, and then I have those earrings that look so similar to the pendant that Black Widow was asking about earlier. I don't know that I have 7. I have a few, but I don't think I have 7. Um, Laurie will go ahead and take your order, and I'll fill as many as I can. But I know in advance that I don't have 7. The 20-inch or longer, if you want 22, 24, whatever it be, are $3. $3. Kathy, did you want to get in on some as well? So
Just
$3.
just put in the chat whatever how many you want and the length, and then I'll take your order
So
onto the
I'll fill
list.
them with what I have, and um, You only get charged for what I have to ship you.
Right.
But after I have filled all of the orders as much as I can, I will order some more. And so in about 2 weeks, I will then have more. So now that I know there's so much interest. And Kathy only needs a 20-inch length. Let us know how many of the 20-inch length you want, Kathy. Once again, $3. And we've got Lori in for 2, and it looks like Janice has already counted this down.
Yes, I would like G.
G. Okay, there we go. All right, anything else? Otherwise, we will go to the next picker. Anybody else want to throw a 2 in the chat and pick? And I might have too much light. Oh, look how the color of those stones comes out now. I had a glare on them and you didn't tell me. Well, hopefully people can see how much better they are now that I've got the light off of them, or the glare off of them. And look how different the prismatic stones are now. Before they almost looked the same color, didn't they, Laurie? And
Yeah.
now you can see how different the colors really are.
Yeah. Yeah, they're gorgeous.
Okay, any interest? Otherwise, I'm going to scrape these to the side. And we'll go up to the $3 price point. See if I can lift all these off in one fell swoop. Okay, so I'll let Janice put the new price in. So let's bring out some gemstones. And these are heavy. Might need more light. This first one is malachite.
I knew that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want me to make this a quiz where you get to show off by
No,
naming the stone?
no, but I don't know many of them, but I knew that one.
Well, it's one of those stones that's become so popular. I bet
Yes.
you're gonna know this next one too. Do
Um,
you want me to tell you, or you want to guess?
yes. No, go ahead and tell me.
It's a Dalmatian
Oh, the
jasper.
Dalmatian. Yeah.
I also think you're gonna know this one too after what's been happening in our area. This is the snowflake
No. Yeah.
jasper.
Okay. Kathy and Shelly Ann, I have both of yours written down.
Oh, Chileans went from 7 to 8. I'm going to have to order some more of those. But of the few that I have, I will tell you what I have. This one is lapis lazuli. Look at this dark, rich color. And something else I like about them is look how big and thick the holder and the bail is on these. These are really well made and heavy duty.
Yeah.
Okay, next, this one is opalite. Not sure if y'all can really see through it or not, see through the colors. Pretty. This one with the pink and the black on it is rhodonite. I wish it had a little bit more of the pink color, but you never know exactly what the gemstones are going to look like. You just order by stone. Here's the next one. This one is a sunstone, and look at how it sparkles in the light. That's how you remember it is sunstone. And this one is a type of tourmaline. They take the tourmaline from the earth, and then with a lab, they kind of, I don't know, electroplate it, and they turn it into this beauty, kind of like they take yellow topaz and turn it into mystic topaz in the lab. It's amazing how they can take one stone and make it even more beautiful.
Delilah says she thinks that the D is snowflake obsidian.
Okay, I might be wrong. It might be snowflake obsidian rather than snowflake jasper.
Hey, Special
Please
K,
correct me. Hi,
and the
Special
stamp
K.
and a stampede is coming. Hey,
Okay, and I
Sandy.
think we almost gave up thinking there would be no stampede tonight. Hi, Sandy. So great to see you. Look at this beautiful one. Now, this one already has the veil on it.
Oh
I
wow,
love when
okay.
they already come with the veil. All you got to do is string your necklace through.
Yeah.
Uh, I should have
Hey,
probably saved
Carolyn.
it for St. Patrick's Day. Hi, Carolyn. Thank y'all for the stampede.
Hey,
So good.
Jane.
I'm going to put this one on Jay. Hello, Jane.
And
Great.
Tressa. Hey. Or Teresa. Teresa. I'm
There's
gonna get that right one
Teresa.
day.
You got to say it slowly, I noticed, to say it right.
Teresa.
Teresa. Teresa. Okay, here is the next one. Look at this elegant little bow. It's got a pearl in
Oh,
the
that's sweet.
center, and once again, it's all set up with your veil. All you got to do is string your necklace through it. I love those that all you got to do is string your necklace through it. Okay, here's the next one. Look at this beautiful
That's
stone.
gorgeous.
I'm guessing it's carnelian. But what I like about it is not only this big veil, look how big and heavy of a veil on it, but look at all of these swirls in the setting.
The details.
Yes, and
They're
here's the back
gorgeous.
of it. You can see there's room for the stone to breathe, and even the back looks almost like a sunshine to it. Well, thank y'all so much for the stampede. These are $3 for choice. And then lastly, I'm going to put a big one. Look at this big one. If you like purple, you like a big statement piece, here on G, I'm putting a big purple statement piece.
Okay. Kathy's in for 3. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Kathy for $3. Congratulations, Kathy. Which one are
Congratulations,
ones and
Kathy.
how many? She would like B.
Okay. Anything else?
Kathy, would there be anything else?
If not, we'll see who else wants to pick.
Delilah's in.
Okay.
Delilah, I'll need you to put a 3 in the chat too, please. She would like G.
Okay, I have multiples of G. How many does she want?
Thank you, Kathy. How many of G would you like, Delilah?
Now, keep in mind, this is not amethyst. So that's why you didn't hear me use the word amethyst. I just said it's pretty and purple. So you'll see the back is solid. You know, stones need room to breathe. So you always look to see if it's a real stone, it's going to have room for the stone to breathe. So I don't want y'all to think that something this big is a stone or is an amethyst stone. It's still pretty though.
Okay, she says no.
Okay. Anybody else before I remove these? And I'll fill it one more time with some choices. Okay, no worries, Delilah. If there's something y'all are looking for, just let me know. Okay, any other interest? Otherwise, I'm going to clear these away.
Janice would like L.
I think that was the sunstone, right?
Yes.
Okay. Boy, she got it just in the nick of time, huh? I try to warn people before I start clearing it away. I really do try to warn people.
But I have a picture. Janice, we'll need you to
such
put a
good
3 in the
records. I
chat.
appreciate that. Okay.
We only
Last
had to get
round
caught
of
once.
$3 ones. Okay, look at this. So pretty. It's got beautiful veining in it. It's got a nice big veil on it. I'm going to put that one on F. This one, very similar, but it's got red, still beautiful veining, nice big veil. We'll put this one on E. Okay, next, I've got this heavy duty big. This one's bronze. It is molded. So if you have somebody who loves taking pictures, this would be a great
Oh, that's cool.
pendant. It's nice and big. It's also nice and heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I've got this beautiful turquoise with the flower inside it. And I will tell you, this is one I have two of. I do want to show you that it also comes with a nice big veil on it. But this one I have two of. Okay, next I've got this huge feather. This one is big and heavy. It combines a gold tone and a silver tone. Look how big the veil is. I'm going to put that on L. Next, I have this really elaborate cross. And this one too has the veil built in. And this one also is double-sided. So no flat backs, double-sided. I'm going to put this one on K. Look at this big dinosaur. It's a bronze tone and it's textured. Look at that fabulous
That's
texture.
cute.
Here's the back so you can see it's multi-dimensional because it's molded. Kind of hard to make it fit there, but there we go. Okay, next I've got this cityscape inside a heart. I have this, I have this guitar that has a cross growing out of it. Put that on B. And I do have multiples of that one in case anybody's wondering. All right, I've got 3 spots left. These last 3, some of you may say, oh, those are the same. They're the same design. And I had these for 5, and I'm marking these down to 3 tonight. But because they're real stones, all the stones are going to look different. So this one, there's a lot of the orange in with the turquoise. This one You almost see no blue. You see almost just the
Oh,
orange. There's a
yeah.
little of the blue sticking out, but a lot of the white. And this one, I think, almost has equal parts of blue, white, and orange. So it's the same design, which I was selling for more, but I only have 3 left. So I'm going to clearance them down to 3.
And what kind of stone is that?
It's, sometimes we say turquoise and people think, oh, turquoise is just one stone. But really, there are lots of types of turquoise. Turquoise
Ah,
is most commonly blue, but there's like Mojave turquoise, which is green. There is some Arizona turquoise, which has a lot of orange in it, and it's because of the copper content in the soil. So you get turquoise running the gamut. But the cheapest turquoise is the blue because it is most common. But when I can get
gotcha.
these multicolored ones, I always try to, just because they're so special and so rare.
Well, I'm in for 3.
Okay, thank you. But like I said before, you can always tell the difference between a real stone and something that's simulated because the real stones have to be open in the back to
Mm-hmm.
breathe. And the other ones don't need that, so they can just glue whatever it is onto
Right.
the base.
Going once.
Not to say that the simulated ones are any less pretty. They can
Oh,
be
no.
really pretty. In fact, I would say this one especially, I chose this on purpose because I thought this color was so rich and it's still beautifully faceted and has gorgeous color in it. I would wear this all day. Plus, it's lighter. So, stone is heavy. And so many times, stone isn't faceted and it's not cut well. So if you get somebody who is a great designer who can make something this pretty in this size, because you could never have a real gemstone at a reasonable price at this size.
Right, right.
So sometimes you got to choose. So,
Okay.
and sometimes to get a big size, um, you have to go with a non-gemstone, but they can still be beautifully faceted and cut well and designed well. Kathy's in
Okay.
for 301. You gonna
301.
go to 302? What are you
I'll
doing?
go to 302.
Okay. It's an auction. It's an auction. It's a real auction. And we have done this so long, we're almost to another $1 round.
Yep.
And I still got the grid out, so we might as well go back to $1 pendants, right?
Sure.
$1 stones.
What you want to do, Kathy?
You sound almost like you're daring her. It's out in your voice.
What you want to do, Kathy? She's going
Oh,
303. I'm going to go out.
okay. You had that make my day kind of sound. Oh. All right. Well, let's count it down to Miss Kathy, and then we'll get spinning.
So, Kathy, for
And whenever we get through
for
with the pendants, I
303.
really am going to go to these earrings that are so similar looking to show Black Widow and everybody
Oh,
else. She
yes.
may not still be watching, bless her heart. Hopefully, she hung in there. If not, she can go back and watch the replay.
She would like to see A and G again.
Okay, here
And
is
H.
A. Oh, and H. Okay. Let me just lay all of these out in my hand so that you can compare. I can get them all in my hand. That way you can see the color differences. It's amazing that in the same stone that it can be so different. Even when they take a big chunk out and they slice it, you know, the color in the middle or the color at one end of the stone isn't the same as the color at the other end of the stone. Of course, now she's going to have to say top, middle, or bottom because
No,
I don't know
the
which
top one
one.
was A. The top one was A. The middle one was G, and the bottom one was H.
Of course, Laurie knows which is which. That's why she earns the big no bucks for her volunteering of the co-hosting. I might have to double it to no bucks times no bucks. Ooh, I just doubled
Can
your
I
no
get
bucks.
the first one on the left? On
What
the
do you
left?
perceive to be the left?
You want to go top, middle, and bottom?
You said she couldn't do that, that she had to go A, G, or H.
That's all right. I'll know which
Okay,
ones they
you
are
make the
tomorrow.
rules, and I'm just here to sell stuff. So
Kathy, you want the top, the middle, or the bottom? Let's try it that way. In your hand.
yes, in my hand. You know, there may be a delay.
Let's do top, middle, bottom.
Unless my hand gives out.
The bottom one. Okay, so
Okay,
that was
so
H.
this one's going to her. Okay. Anybody else?
Yes, I'm next.
Well, let me put these back. Do you want me to put these
Uh,
back in the right spot? You'll have to tell me which one goes where because I know you know. And I
A is
can,
the top one,
well,
and I'm taking G, so put
is
that one
this,
back in A.
put
Put
this
that
one
one
back
back
at
in,
A? Yes, ma'am.
yeah,
Okay.
and
This
I'm
one.
taking G. And I would also like K.
All right, let me get out a little bag for these. Usually I do that while people are picking, but because I was standing there holding them like the,
You're welcome, Kathy.
is yours the one that didn't have much blue on it?
Right, I had mostly orange.
Okay, you might want to write that in the notes for
I
a,
got it.
okay. Of course you do, of course you do. All right, so what else did you want me to add to your little bag?
The little cross on K,
That's okay, okay.
and that's it.
All right. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Okay, well, let's remove this. We're at the top of the hour, so what does that mean? Oh, it's too
Bell's
heavy for me to pick
bargain,
up like that.
Bell's bargain bonanza, where everything starts at $1. Okay, Shelly Ann would like A.
Okay, good thing I hadn't moved it yet, right?
And she got A.
Okay, there we go. And I thought everybody was going to want these turquoise because I thought, well, that's so fancy and fabulous. It just shows I can never tell what people are going to pick. All right, so these are going way back to just $1, right, Laurie?
Yep, we're at $1.
$1. Okay, let's see what I haven't showed yet. All right, let's see if we have any giraffe lovers. So I'm going to put the giraffe which is enamel
Oh, how
on
cute.
F. Okay, then let's see. Here is a pretty butterfly. We'll put that on E. Here is a little owl, and it's got a little lobster claw clasp. And I actually have two of those available. Here is a moon with a little turquoise. Here's a feather with some turquoise. Here's a little hand that's already wearing a ring in turquoise. A ship's wheel. Here's a little circle with the turquoise.
Kathy's in for one.
A sweet little heart, and hopefully y'all can see the design on the heart. Here's a different type of owl. Here is a cupid. Here is a butterfly in a circle, and I have multiples of this one.
Special K, let me know if you want those other ones. Going once.
And I do also have multiples of the giraffe. So the multiples are giraffe on F and butterfly on G. And then you can see the two owls that I have on G.
Going twice. Fair warning. Okay, Special K.
We can try to set something up. So my email is on the screen. You can email me anytime. Or if you're on my Discord, just press the call button and we can call or even video chat.
So, Kathy D, congratulations. She would like one of E.
Okay, well, I only have one of this pretty butterfly on E. Okay, anything else? If not, we'll see who wants to pick next. And then I will show the earrings when we get back to the regular auction. I'm so glad you said, keep going, keep going. I have a good feeling about this. You were so right. You know, auctions have sometimes a little slow part, a little slump. It's always hard to know when to just wrap it up and when to push them. So I appreciate that. Hello, Becky. So nice to meet somebody new.
Hi, Becky.
I'm sorry that I don't have vintage, Becky. Well, every now and then I'll bring out something of my late parents, but on the whole, not a vintage auction, but I respect that you are. Okay, last call here. Anybody else before I move these all away? We'll get back to the auction. Becky, at the top of every hour, we have these little dollar rounds to reward people for watching for hours and hours and hours. Okay, let me move these aside. And let me show the earrings. The earrings are going to be $5 for choice. $5 for choice. I'm going to show you what I have. Okay. First, I have these that are big and black and bold. So they're already earrings, although you could always take them apart and make them pendant. Next, I have these that are oval. Once again, they have the beautiful inlay. These, I think, look most like the pendants I had earlier that you said those would be lovely earrings. So here is this choice. And I think these also look really similar as well, more of an ombre pattern. So there, I think, are the 4 most similar ones. $5 for choice.
Black Widows in for $5.
There are no duplicates available. Oh, great, Miss Becky. Well, I love having new viewers, and I love supporting other auctions as well. All I ask is that you click the thumbs up, pretty please. Okay, anybody want to bid it up here on Belle's Bargain Bonanza? As part of my policy of Southern hospitality, we have no bidding increments. So it's bid what you want.
Going once. Going twice.
We may be the only auction at midnight for random people to be coming in. Because I know sometimes when I'm looking for an auction and I can't find anything else, YouTube will send me to auctions for stamps or cars or crafts or storage auctions or, you know, other things outside my genre. So it may be that I'm the only auction on this time of night.
Thank you for the thumbs up,
I'm
Becky.
not 100% sure that I do, Delilah. You might want to double check and send it to me again. I don't know if your information is the same. I know you changed your channel name. I don't know what else you might have changed. So when the auction's over or just when there's something you're not interested in looking at, if you don't mind sending that to me yet again, I'd really appreciate that. Okay, she's going for the left pair, the most ombre of them. Doesn't it look like sky with like some clouds and then the dark rain?
Yes.
Dum, dum, dum. So appropriate for a Black Widow. No, she is so sweet and sunny that I always think her personality is the opposite of her screen name. I probably shouldn't say that though, because I don't want to give that away. But if y'all watch her auctions, which are on Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, then y'all see how sweet and sunny and kind her personality is. So I've still got some of these left. So we have the rectangle, we have the oval, and then I don't know if you can see how substantial these are. These, as they fall off because they are heavy, these are substantial. I think these would be great pendants for somebody who could take them off of the shepherd's hook. Don't you think this would be a great pendant? I don't have the ability to do that because I'm not craftsy, but I know that there are people who are. Likewise with these, I bet you could take these off of the little hook. I might could even take these off of the hook and sell them as pendants. But I think the inlay is so pretty. Okay, last call on these. Anything else anybody wants to see tonight?
Becky said easily done.
She doesn't know how craft impaired I am. I'm guessing she must be craftsy because you know most of those vintage sellers, have to do some repairs because, things have hairline fractures and little flea bites and crazing, and things have come apart, and they have to do what I believe is called restoration. And I don't have any of those skills. So that's why it's just easy peasy sell new stuff. Every now and then I will sell some of my parents, but I don't have all those skills. I have Southern hospitality, and that's about it. Okay, anything else y'all want? Oh, she used to make
Oh, used to
jewelry.
make jewelry.
Oh, I wish she had been
That's a
here
talent.
while my moderator Amy was here. My moderator Amy Hoosier Diver makes jewelry, and she sells it in a place called Etsy. I just sell on YouTube. I don't do any of that listing kind of stuff. Okay, well, let me clear this away. And if there's no more interest in jewelry, we'll just show something else. All right, let me move back my little shelf, put the camera up. All right, here is the next thing. And I know almost nothing about this. This is a ride share, although I don't know why it has to be a ride share, port front and rear seat car charger. But if you have multiple people in your household, maybe you have kids, teens, elderly people that you're chauffeuring around, this would be great so that everybody could plug their devices in. I'm probably the only person who doesn't have a cell phone. And it says it's 3 times faster than the standard charger. We're going to start this at $5.
Oh, you plug it into the lighter. Into the car charger.
So it says it has a 4
maybe it's not a lighter, it's a car charger. Yeah.
Front seat unit has 2 ports. Rear seat has 2 ports. There's a 5-foot cable for easy rear seat use. Intelligent power management.
Intelligent.
I'm reading the package now.
I'm not.
Are you making fun here? This was professionally
No, I'm
written.
not. Yeah.
This is not my charge
But
4
that's
devices
good though,
at
4 at
the
the same
same
time.
time. Okay,
That's
well,
great.
Shelly's in for $5. So let's count this
That's
down to
great.
Shelly before I get made fun of by
Oh
my
no.
co-host.
Oh no, I wasn't making fun of you.
I'm teasing. You
I know
know
you are.
so much about technology, and I don't know squat, but that's why I have a co-host for those things that I don't know squat about. Although there's a few things that neither of us know squat about, and they're called crafts.
That's true. Yeah.
Need to get some mods who know about crafts to help us out. Oh, but nobody can know everything about everything, and I take it with a grain of salt. I'm the kind of person who can laugh at myself. So, but I had a feeling with so many people loving technology that somebody might need.
Fair warning. So, LaShelly Ann, congratulations.
Okay, congratulations. Okay, next, let's look at a children's item, and maybe you can school me in this, since those of y'all who don't know me, I'm a pitiful spinster, and I don't have any kids. But I can see that this says Snuggle Wrap, that this says soft and cozy, ages 3 and up, Jurassic Park, and look at this little cutie pie.
Oh,
So
look at him, how cute.
apparently it's a fun design, and it is a comfy wrap. Look how big it is. Now, originally this was $22. I'm going to start this at just 12. I'm going to start this at just 12 because here on Bargains by Belle, you're saving $10. And you didn't even have to get dressed, put gas in your car, drive all the way to the store, walk all the way through the parking lot, search for it, and then stand in line to pay for it. Isn't this so much easier to shop this way, Laurie?
It sure is.
It sure is.
Where has it been all my life?
Sometimes when you see dinosaur stuff, you think, oh, it's for a boy, but this looks like a little girl to me. Also, look how it has a hood to it. If y'all want to see what the hood looks like, boom, look at the
Oh,
hood.
wow.
So
That's
great
great. I've never
little
seen
hood.
anything like that.
Okay. Well, if you've never
That's
seen
cool.
anything like that, why don't I give you some choices? Would you like to have some choices, Lori?
Sure.
Okay. Well, it's still in the dinosaur family. It still has this pretty little image of a little girl, but this one has dark colors. It has browns and oranges on it. Works the same way. Nice. Look how big it is. Same. Oh, this one was 20. That one was 22. I guess it went up in price. Okay, so these are two different styles. Let me move my camera. So you can have it in the blues and grays, or you can have it in the brown. Dum, dum, dum. Well, Jurassic Park, let's be honest. To
Yes.
me, if you've
Yes.
seen the movie, and I have, it's scary. They are running from these big, massive um, dinosaurs that kill people, that eat people. To me, dinosaurs are scary. But, that's just me. I'm not a parent, and if parents are okay with this, but so these are huge, soft, and cozy. Kids can wrap up with them to keep warm. They've got the hood on them. Don't you think this would be cozy while watching TV? Or maybe
Oh,
cozy
sure.
when they get out from the bath? Or how many times are adults comfortable and kids are like, I'm cold? And you're like, hey, I need a little cool right now in my life. Why don't you put on a jacket, put on a sweater, wrap up in a blanket? Well, here is the blanket they can wrap up in with the hood. And look how at the underneath side, it's Sherpa.
Oh, wow.
So even warmer, softer, and cozier here. So I am looking for $12. And I'll tell y'all what I'll do. On my channel, I have something called Buy More, Save More. If anybody wants to get two, because maybe you have two kids, maybe you have two grandkids, I'm going to offer two for $19. Now, here's what I have. I've got two of the gray and blue. I've got one of the brown, and I forgot to show this one. Let me move these to the back row. I've got one other that's not a dinosaur. Ooh. So let me show this final one. It's a cute little LOL girl. So once again, LOL snuggle wrap. Now y'all don't fall. I said y'all stay there on the little shelf. Come on. And you can see if you like bright
Cute.
girly girl colors, look at those cute little LOL surprise girls. Once again, originally $22. So in addition to the two scary dinosaurs, I'm going to put this cute little girl. Let's see if I can fit her in here. And oh, I forgot to show you her underneath side is pink. So once again, $12 or
Those are so
two
cute.
for 19. So look at all these choices.
Great
Put your teeth
bargain.
away. We don't want to scare anybody. It just looks so scary to me. So once again, not a blanket, not a blanket. It is a snuggle wrap. Snuggle wrap right here. I don't want y'all to think this is a blanket because it has a hood on it.
That's pretty
Not a
cool.
blanket. So we'll just delete that and we'll put snuggle wrap, right? Okay, last call on these. I'll move them aside. We'll go to something else. And people on the replay can always get them as well. Okay, how about a fun bath item? Okay, I've got some bath crumbles. These are going to be $2 starting bid for choice. So here's what they look like. You get the entire bag. And let me see what flavor this one is. This one is strawberry jasmine. So that's the first choice is strawberry jasmine. Okay, here's the next choice. This one is coconut lime.
Oh, wow.
The lime and the coconut.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's the next one. This one is, oh, this one's lime and coconut also. Okay. Well, let's look at this one. Oh, look, this one looks like different colors going down in an ombre. That's really pretty. Oh, this one is also strawberry. Okay, so I have 2 of the strawberry jasmine and I have 2 of the coconut lime. And I'm looking for $2 starting bid.
Oh, I bet you that smells good when you get in that tub.
Well, and I'll tell you the other thing I like about it is because it's in little chunks or crumbles, you can choose if you want to use a lot or a little.
Sure.
Because sometimes hey, I've got a lot of time to soak. Other times you're like, I just need a quick bath and you want a little bit for the scent, but you can't stay in there all day because you got places to go and things to do. So you can use the amount that you want. It's only $2 for an entire bag. So, and these are not small bags. You can see these are big bags. These are not an ounce or even 2 ounces. These are 5.2 ounces. So, anybody for 2?
Oh, look, they're called unicorn and mermaids. Oh, it's cute.
Yeah. Okay, last call on these bath crumbles. Otherwise, I may just be crumbling it into my own bath and y'all are going to miss out. All right, well, I will move these to the side then. All right, here is the next item. It's an ankle support. Now, I don't make any medical promises or guarantees about this. I'm not saying who should or should not use this. It's an over-the-counter item, and you should use your own judgment. If anybody is interested in this, I'm going to start it at $3. It's not claiming to fix or heal anything. It's just claiming support.
Does it give a size? Like small, medium, large?
It says for men or for women for daily use. Pullover design, comfortable to wear.
What about up at the
And
top?
I'm looking. I don't see where it
No.
says anything like that.
Okay.
Once again, at the top here, it just has the translation. So I'm thinking it's
Gotcha.
like a one size fits all kind of a thing.
Okay.
Shelly's in for 3. Oh, it's a good thing that, sometimes when Janice doesn't type it in, I'm like, did I say that? Did I say it out loud? The fact that Shelly did 3 shows me I did say it out loud. Because sometimes I get to doubting myself. Janice, if you need to take the time to pull your little red line forward or refresh and then reset to live chat, feel free.
Going once. Good night, Delilah. Thank you for
Good
coming.
night, Delilah. It was so great to have you here. Hope to see you Saturday, and I'll look for emails from you after the auction, of course.
Going twice.
I hope everybody's clicked the thumbs up.
Fair warning. Sold to Shelley. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Okay, here is the next item. Now, I don't know if y'all even know what this is. Some of y'all may. I don't quite know how to work it. It's called an airway. And what you do is you have to put a battery in it, and then you put your luggage here or anything you want to weigh. Because, you know, if you take a suitcase to the airport and it's over the weight, they charge you surplus fees. So what you do is you hold on to this and you put your luggage here and it will register the weight. Oops, I may have turned it on. I see now it's on. Well, I guess it does have a battery in it. I must have touched either this button or this button. Now I don't know how to get it off. So this is going to be $6. If I can figure out how to turn it off. I think you maybe hold down on one. Okay, that's what it is. That's the power button. So, thanks for making those announcements, Laurie, while I was picking this up.
I'm sorry.
Okay, here we go.
I was stunned.
$6 for this suitcase weighing device or anything you could attach here. It is super sturdy, and you can see there are hand areas right here, places to put your hands. You could also hold it this way, I guess. Needless to say, this is not how I weigh your packages, which is why I'm selling it. Okay, we can pass on this then. All right, next, for $5, I have a set of brand new makeup sponges in a keeper container. You know, part of the problem is needing a way to put on your makeup, but even if you buy these sponges individually, where do you put them? Do you let them just sit out and get dusty? Because where do you put them? So the fact that this is a keeper case to me is great. I also love that you have 4 in here and they're different colors. And some of you may be saying, well, why do you need different colors? Well, I don't know about y'all, but I am paler in the winter and I'm a little darker or more sunburnt really in the summer. So a lot of times you need a different one just for the differences in the color of your foundation. But other people will use them for bronzer, for self-tanner. Some people use them for blush. And of course, the best way to use them is for blending. So for the low price of $5, you're going to get all 4 sponges and you're going to get the sealed keeper container. Here is the strong latch. Here it is when you open it up, and you'll see there's even a little holder device for them, so they're not rocking up against each other. See how they literally don't touch? Any interest in these? Okay, let's go on to something else. All right, next I'm going to start these out at $7. It's a beautiful gift item. It is a 3-piece candle holder set. And this is what it looks like. I'm going to take it out of the box and show you. And I just think it is gorgeous. Okay, so oops, it goes this way. Okay, so here it is. And you'll see this is the message of faith. And let me show you the 3 pieces. Here's the smallest one. It is a tree full of hearts. How great would this be for a Valentine's gift? This is where you put the little candle, or it could be a faux candle, a flameless candle. And here is the second part right here. And I'm not going to completely unwrap it because that's what keeps it safe. But it says, these things remain: faith, hope, and love. Which is one of my favorite Bible verses. And it says, but the greatest of these is love. 1 Corinthians 13:13.
Shelly Ann's in for 7.
So you get all 3 of these. Now, as pretty as this is, surprisingly enough, I do have one other set. Let me show you the other set. So I think both sets are equally gorgeous. I can get it kind of packed up right again, and then y'all can keep bidding and decide. So let me put this one back here. Here is the second choice. And you
Kathy
might be able
D's
to
in
see,
for 702.
you might be able to see this one through the, no, I don't think you can. I think I'm going to have to open it up. All right, let me show you this one. This is the second one. Okay, this one has purple flowers on the inside. You'll see they're lovely little irises. And this is where the candle goes. And then let me show you the 2 big pieces. This is the first one that says Amazing Grace and has these beautiful purple butterflies. And the middle one says, How Sweet the Sound. So it's from the hymn Amazing Grace. So one is a Bible verse, one is an old-fashioned hymn. So those are the 2 choices.
Last bid is 702. Shelly Ann's in for 750. Kathy's in for 8.
Such nice 3-piece set. Great gift to yourself, to
Shelly
a
Ann's
loved
in for
one,
850.
friend, sister, even to your pastor, pastor's wife, church secretary. Maybe you have a prayer partner or a sister in Christ. But either one, super blessed, whether you're going with 1 Corinthians 13:13 or the classic hymn, Amazing Grace.
Kathy's out. Last bid is $8.50 for Shelly Ann.
All right, we'll count it down then. Janice, we'll count it down then.
So Shelly Ann for $8.50. Congratulations, Shelly Ann. Which
And
one?
Shelly Ann, I have 2 of each, so let me know which one and how many. 2 of each. Okay, she
She
wants
would like the first one.
Okay, here's the first one with these 3 things remain: faith, love, and hope. All right, so this one, in just a quantity of 1, I guess, is going to Shelly Ann.
Shelly
If
Ann.
you decide you want 2, let me know. Otherwise, we'll go to Ms. Kathy Dubrick and we'll see what she would like.
Can she see the second one again?
Sure. The first one was black and white. This one has purples. Let me turn the light on. That might help as well. So you'll see it has butterflies and irises. And here's where you put the little candle, or I do a flameless candle. Okay, here is the second part. How sweet the sound. And here's the little butterflies and flowers down here. Here's where you put the candle in. And here's the big part that says Amazing Grace with the butterflies. And down here, more butterflies and flowers. Here's where the candle goes. So one has a tree of hearts, one has butterflies and flowers. And you know what I think it's supposed to be? I think it's the black and white is probably for your husbands, your brothers, your pastors. And this one with the purple, the flowers, and the butterflies are probably for your Sunday school teachers, your, besties, sisters in Christ. I think that that's probably how they did it. Although there are lots of men who love to sing hymns as much as women, and lots of women who love to read their Bibles as much as men. So, but I think it's just about the coloring.
Shelly Ann would also like to have one of the second one.
Okay. Well, here's the Amazing Grace one for you. All right. So now Shelly got
Kathy
one
D.
of each. So, Miss Kathy, we're down to just one of each style now. And I can bring this one down so she can look at them side by side. If that helps. Hard choice. But this is one of those things about being a woman of faith and having an auction. A lot of times I will bring products that show my faith. I know that they don't necessarily appeal to everybody. And I see our chat go from 19 to 15 when I started showing items of faith. But to me, it's important to be able to share those kind of items. And, there are bookstores and then there are Christian bookstores. And it doesn't mean that the Christian bookstore doesn't also have other things like bookmarks and snacks and coloring books and other stuff, but it also has some items of faith. So I like to offer a few things here and there in order to share my faith with others.
Kathy D. Do you know which one you would like?
we lose her? Maybe she got a phone call.
I don't know.
Well, let me just kind of start putting them back in the boxes while we're waiting. Because whether it's sold or unsold, I store it in the box just for safety.
There we go. Her phone is stuck.
See, I thought maybe there was some kind of phone issue. People with cell phones seem to have phone issues. Okay, so these were the two choices.
We have the Bible verse and we have the Amazing Grace. The second one.
Okay, I think that was the Amazing Grace one, right?
Yes.
Okay. Anybody for but these things remain: faith, hope, love, but the greatest of these is love. 1 Corinthians 13:13. Last call on these. All right, we'll move this aside and it'll be available to somebody watching the replay. Okay, next I have some cute little hearts. These hearts are going to be $2. They're very thick wood. This first one says Plant Lady. So if you want to give a Valentine to your favorite plant lady, or maybe you have a friend who just has a great thumb at growing plants, this is a great way to celebrate that talent. Next one, it says garden.
Those are
Great
cute.
to put in your garden. And last one says welcome. Oh no, this one has a little chip. Oh, rat. Okay, well, these two are still available. Looking for $2. Or I tell you what, if anybody wants this one with a little chip, give me $1 for it, and you can put a little spot of paint there. Or even just repaint the whole thing. I think it might look pretty with white on the outside. So if anybody wants this one that says welcome, it'll be just $1 because it's scratch and dent.
Black
The
Widow's
other
in
two
too.
will be $2. So glad I saw that before I mailed it out to somebody. But see how pretty the plant one is with the white exterior? I think this one would be pretty if you painted it with a white exterior. But somebody might have just the right little color of paint to cover up that tiny little spot. Anybody want to bid it up? Otherwise, Janice is going to count it down. Who says that love can't be about your plant or your garden? It could be about any of God's creation. Think about it. If we can love animals, why can't we love plants, right? God created them
That's
all.
right.
And I want to remind everybody that anything you missed in the auction can still be purchased. You can tell Laurie about it and she'll add it to your total. You can order it from the replay. Any necklace can have the chain swapped out for a cord, can have the cord swapped out for a chain. I always have small little jewelry boxes available for the low cost of $1 that will fit a ring, small earrings, or a pendant or charm. So you
Going
can
once,
always add those tiny little purchases on with Lauren.
going twice. Sold to Black Widow.
Okay, let's see what she picks.
She would like all of them.
Okay, even the little scratch and dent one. Okay, good, good, good. Thank you so much. Okay, next I'm going to sell a lot. Most of the time I sell things individually, but these are going to be a lot because I think these three would look gorgeous hung together. These are wooden signs, but they have this little leather loop and then they have a metal hanger. So this first one says aloe. This second one says mint. And the third one is a bookend of aloe. So aloe, mint, aloe. So for this trio, the price is going to be $3. And look how cute, Laurie. They look just lined up in a row.
They are. They're very cute.
And if you look closely at the specificity of the pictures, you can even see the texture.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that it is wood on top of wood. So it's 3D. I also love that there's a leather hanger and that the actual hanger is metal. So lots of different textures and media. So this is going to be a set of three signs for $3. And
Any
Laurie,
interest?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm
Go ahead.
thinking it is getting a little bit late. You know, not every auction has to completely last 4 hours, but I think we've got a long time. Even when we were thinking, well, people, it was kind of dying out. You were the champion that said, no, let's keep going. And indeed, lots more people stopped by. But I'm thinking it's that time in the night where we might need to go ahead and call it a night. It is almost 1 a.m. And I know you need your beauty sleep. We probably all need a bathroom break. So I want to thank Janice for running the chat. I want to thank all of the members who have names in green. I want to thank the bidders and the buyers. And of course, I want to thank my co hostess with the mostest, Laurie Kutcher. So I hope all of you will be back Saturday at the earlier time of 7 p.m. I will be boxing your items and weighing them and calculating the shipping and sending invoices on Wednesday and Thursday. If anybody needs to adjust the day of shipping, let me know because I know there are some people going out of town. So please, oh please, I beg you, if you need to change something, tell me before I pack it. Because once I pack it and I've got a tower of boxes that can't even open my front door, it's a problem. It's not a problem until I pack it, though. So thank you all for being here. May God bless you. And what do we say, Laurie?
We say, laissez les bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll.